know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Beyond the world we know is a place where reality bends and time stands still. A place where legends, fairy tales, and nightmares are real. A world where legends are born and destinies collide. Alice has spent her life lost in an interdimensional rift known as Wonderland, and it forged her into a deadly bounty hunter. With her ancient clockwork guardian Big Ten by her side, they hunt the things that stalk the shadows of Wonderland. Alice Lost in Wonderland, issues 1 and 2 launch May 6 on Kickstarter. Follow along at GoMrFish.com.
Cat and mouse vipers. Giant child-snatching vipers are terrorizing New Orleans, pulling children from their homes in the middle of the night in their eagerness to take on human trafficking in the city. Cat and mouse find themselves in the thick of it. Crime, action, drama with a smattering of superheroics. Now, like Roland Mann said, our head honcho here at Silverline, go do some backing, and we appreciate your support.
It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City The Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
Hello, it is true. Flip City is never, ever woke. And I'm trying to get here to, hi, it's me, Christy from Flip City Magazine. Here is our latest edition. I don't know why my camera's mirrored, but that does say Flip City if you can read backwards. So this has been landing in mailboxes over the last couple of weeks, and we've got some excited people over on Twitter letting me know that they have received Flip City Volume 23, but that's not exactly why we're here. We're not going to talk about Flip City all day long. I am your hostess with the mostest, Christy from Flip City Magazine. We are doing our final live draw collaboration with the Madness Comic Network to be published in volume 25 of Flip City. But we'll talk more about that if I get any live draw streamers. But in the meantime, let's bring in Ghost Pepper, my co-hoster.
Hello.
With the moster? I don't know. Are you a hoster?
I'm the ghoster with the moster.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right, glad to be here. Glad to look at what Flip City's got new. Yes.
Yes.
Look at this, the nice art. Some people's gonna come in here and draw too. Love it.
Yeah, and I will be showing off today at some point during the stream the submissions we've already received, and they're pretty funny. But that'll be a little bit later in the stream today. But something that I don't think happens very often on the draw streams is sharing of music. And I've got to share with you, Ghost Pepper, because also I think it's I don't know, it gets me pumped up. Is an independent musician. I played his music on my Thursday stream of Creative Chaos. His name is Chill Kid, and I have a Chill Kid sweatshirt on. So we're gonna open the stream with some of his music, and I'm gonna add that to the stage. All right, cool. And he says his style of music is retro wave for the working class. So,
awesome.
Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah, I think next Sunday I'm trying to bring some independent musicians to have a show on the Madness.
Really? Tell me more before we listen to Chill Kid.
Okay, so it's some guys that already stream. Their name is Atomic Annie.
Oh, I love them.
Fantastic guys. They have a great story and great music. So I'm gonna try to bring them on, see if they can get some more eyeballs and ears on their stuff right here at Madness.
That's awesome. And you know what I'll do as well? Because I think I do want to kind of take like some music breaks during the stream today. I'll bring up Atomic Annie because they do. I know Mal over there has created some good AI videos.
Correct. They have other people also that create a lot of different art for them and things that they have. So they're also comic book nerds too. So they'll fit right in.
That is good. That is good to know. And I'm pretty sure Mal is also a subscriber to Flip City Magazine. He's been a great supporter and, you know, like morale booster for me in particular. But we have somebody in the background who I think it's his first time joining the stream. So let's say hello to Jerry. Hi, Jerry.
Hi, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, you're if you can bring the mic any closer to you, that would be awesome. But we can't hear you. You're just very, very echoey.
Okay, 1 second. I'll put on my headphones. Hold on.
Oh, cool.
Give me a second.
Oh, cool. I see you have that that mic there. Anyway, yeah, I'm super excited to play some music to open it up because I think anybody that's into the independent creation thing, anything that you can do to boost somebody else's profile, that is what's going to work in this scene. You know, it's like co-opetition. Hi, Jerry. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Am I any clearer?
Much better.
Yes, you're coming in much better. Loving it.
Good. Thanks.
Hey, Jerry, is this your first time on a Madness Draw stream?
Yes, it is. I was invited. I was invited by the big man himself the other day.
Cool. Yeah, you talked to Pops. Might be popping in at some point today, but we will see. I'm Christy, and this is Ghost Pepper right below me.
Yeah, I've met Jerry.
Yeah, that's what I met Mr. the other day.
He was Mr. Jerry was on the Monday Madness with his friends, and they have some really good art, man. They got some good stuff. He's also got Mega Man.
Yeah, where Pops told me about the mirror thing. So
yes.
Okay, great. So I've got another drawing that I'm doing here. I'm doing the mirror of Trump. So I'm inking that at the moment. I mean, if you want to have a look later on, by no problem. But that's what I'm inking at the moment is a drawing of Trump as a superhero.
Okay,
cool.
Fantastic. And are we going to be able to see you inking at any point?
Yes, I can share the screen anytime if you want.
All right. What we're going to do. Hello, Omer. Thank you for coming as well.
What's going on? Hi, everybody.
I'm trying a new thing today. We're gonna get pumped up a little bit with chill kid music, and feel free if you want to rock out while we're playing this. Feel free, because I will.
Just don't rock out with your rooster
Well, I don't have one.
For the men, or maybe Ghost Pepper. Just don't pull out the pecker, the ghost pecker.
Well,
all right.
I'm a ghost, so I can't wear pants. So that's why I keep my my camera off.
All right. And this is a pants optional stream, just so you all know.
Oh,
I opted in for pants today, but only for
I'm going
today.
bottomless today.
All right, guys. Well, let's pump up with some chill kid, and
All right, cool.
We're keeping everybody live on screen as well. So if you want to say anything, feel free.
Sure.
You guys can hear that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I'll check to make sure we can hear it on YouTube. Everything's coming through nicely. I like this helmet.
I love this music video. I keep bugging him for more music videos.
He's dope. So does he let you play his music without a copyright strike?
Yes. And he's happy to let me do it as well. So I need to find more people like that, actually.
Part of the Hump Day show for a little bit, I was trying to feature music too, and I've been looking for music guests, so I just find like AI people who make AI music. But I'd love to have some live people that actually would let us use their music.
This is pretty nice to draw to, actually.
Dope. It's dope, girl. I feel like I'm driving through the city on a Tron motorcycle. Oh yeah, so cool. So cute.
Oh yeah, bad to the bone, man. That was good stuff.
This music is the joint.
Yeah, I like it, man.
What's going
It's
on,
good
Q?
stuff.
I'm good. I just came back from the town because today is King's Day. What the heck is a King's Day? It's a commemoration of the King's of His Royal Majesty's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't believe any of that in the U.S. Sorry, we don't get.
It's similar to President's Day, so to speak.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
I'm from the UK, so I know all about that.
Yeah,
There you go.
we don't do monarchies over here.
Uh-uh.
We
Well,
rebel.
what did they do? Well, in case you wonder, what did they do during King's Day? Well, the majority of us will walk around and wear anything that is any clothing that has orange color. Why orange? Because it commemorate, because it's symbolized for the royal house family, the House of Orange. There you go.
Nice. Does it have anything to do with orange juice?
No, that's nothing to do with the goddamn
Oh.
orange juice. That's a But
Okay.
but on the other hand, what do they do over there? Well, they do all sorts of activities. For example, some they go out and enjoy out there barbecuing. Sometimes they go shopping, some secondhand stuff. Sometimes they hung out, chill at the bars, things like that. Bar hopping one place to another place, things like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
out in the open.
Commemorating Orange Man good.
Orange.
Basically, yeah.
I want to
And
read
real this
out.
orange family good.
Oh shit, dude. See, we already lost somebody because we didn't say hello quick enough.
He keeps coming in and out. I think he might be having some tech issues.
Okay. I was kidding, of course. Now, see, here's the thing that I'm curious about. It's on a Saturday, King's Day. So you don't even get like a real holiday?
Yeah.
In reality, it is upon a national holiday, technically. It is.
Yeah, but you
Special
didn't
day
even
off.
get a work day off. Like that's what she's talking about. Here in the U.S., we make sure it's during the week. We don't wait for the weekends because everybody wants the day off. So
Some days do take a day off, while some days, they need to keep the money rolling, so they did. But here's the cool thing: by law, whenever you work on a holiday, they will pay you. Let's just say how much percent was it? 200%.
Ooh, nice.
oh, no wonder they don't want to give you the day off. That makes sense. Here you don't get paid shit. You just get the day off. Thank God, and you praise the Lord for that luxury. Christy, look, I made a special note. Christy, 1 p.m. Central. That's my time. Just to
That's
be
so
here for you.
nice. I see it's even on sticky.
Yeah, a little sticky note. Yeah.
Well, guys, I
Yeah.
want to also welcome Jerry again to the stream today. And he's apparently working on a Trump superhero.
What's going on, Jerry? Good to meet you, man. Where you're from the good old England over there or Europe somewhere? Like
Likewise, good to meet you guys as well. Yeah, I'm originally from England, but I currently live in Singapore.
oh wow. Nice.
Yeah, so it's
Nice.
2:20 in the morning here. I almost fell asleep, but I'm all right.
Oh wow. You get a cup of coffee, something like that.
or
a little
Red Bull.
tea, a
I had that
biscuit.
already. I got a vodka and Coke now.
Oh,
Nice.
That'll wake you
the
up.
night
Black
is young.
Russian.
The night is young. Yeah, I've got a little coffee. My day just started. I went to bed like at 4:30 a.m. I was working on videos, getting some stuff uploaded or prep for shows today and tomorrow and Monday, and doing some art and just streaming till 2:30 in the morning with Matt Burke over there on his channel, Metal Beers and Brewskis, celebrating his 500 subs. Hell yeah!
Oh,
Wow.
cool. Congratulations
Yeah.
to Matt on his 500 subs.
Congrats.
Nice one.
Yeah, I didn't have any idea why he went with the handle Bat Merc until I found out his name was Matt Burke. And I was like, oh, okay.
Matt Burke, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Jerry, I've seen that comic, Mega Man. Is that you?
Yes.
Oh, sweet, man. You have a YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel? I want to make sure I'm subscribed to you.
I'm a bit of a boomer. I don't have a YouTube channel. I
Oh.
got a GoFundMe.
Sorry,
If you
say
go
that
to
again. I
GoFundMe,
was
Yeah.
GoFundMe?
yeah, it's on a GoFundMe page, and it's also on Facebook.
Wow, you are. So are you not even on Twitter?
I am on Twitter, but just as myself, just as Jerry Hines. But I must confess,
right.
I'm not that active on Twitter actually.
What is your Twitter again? What was it again? What's Jerry?
Okay,
what?
my Twitter is it Jerry Judge Hines? You know, I tell you, I'm really
Jerry
embarrassing. Hold on, let me get my phone. Sometimes,
I'll
okay,
look for it.
Instagram.
I'll look for it.
Yeah, Instagram is Jerry Judge Hines. Jerry _
Okay.
Judge _ Hines. Let me check my X.
Okay.
What am I known as there? Iron.
Well, I'm just
Yeah,
I want to make sure
Jerry
I follow
Judge
you.
Hines
I
again.
like your stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's Jerry Judge Hines, but the judge is in inverted commas on Twitter. X.
Inverted commas?
Yeah.
It's like
Why do you have to make
this,
this so
right?
hard?
Like-
Just make it your
like
name.
single
Just make it
speech
your
marks.
name. Or oh,
I'm so
man.
confused.
I'm going to type it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, my X.
Yeah, that'll work too.
X, right?
So
Jerry.
you're in Singapore. What's her name? What or his name, whatever the case may be, to drag you out to Singapore.
The usual.
It's
It
always
was a
for
woman.
love, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She was studying law in my hometown. I come from a town called Reading. We have a university there. And she was studying law. And I was a bit of a naughty boy. There was a shotgun involved.
oh shit!
What?
Shotgun wedding? God damn!
Yeah, shotgun wedding.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now listen, you could tell that I'm a conservative, right? Because I actually got married.
Oh shit! Hey, I've been there,
Gotcha.
man. I've been there. Yeah.
I could
Working
tell
on
you a
the second
joke, right?
one.
I was married once before. And
Okay.
listen, we're all friends here, right? You've probably noticed that a lot of black guys with white wives, they're not married,
Mm,
right?
That's true.
But I was right, and I put a lot of my friends under pressure because I got married to my girlfriend. So then a load of guys in my hometown ended up falling to marriage as well because I upset the apple cart.
Right, but not to your girlfriend, right? They don't all marry your girlfriend, right?
No, they married their own girlfriends.
Their own.
Yeah, they all married their own girlfriends.
I'm just teasing you. Hey Jerry, I like your pages, man. They look great. Now you're not like a Hispanic guy, right? Where you have like a huge family, or you have like an Asian huge family. Because I'm trying to make sure I win this second round of. I'm just like. I'm teasing.
No, I've got one. Yeah, I've only got one son from my first marriage, but he's 42 years old. He lives in Australia. But my second marriage, yes, we have 4 kids.
42. What are you, like 12? You look super young, other than the little pepper on top.
Oh no, man! I was 61 in January.
What?
Yeah,
Get
man.
out of here!
They look great to be 61, bro.
You could say 16
Dude,
reverse.
It's right. Hey, Jerry. This is just like a phrase we say over here, but I guess they're right. Black don't crack.
you might be right there. I mean, I still play football, or what you call soccer. I play soccer with a bunch of youngsters, and I think that helps to keep me a bit young.
61. Damn,
Yeah, man.
you look young, thin, and healthy. I'm over here at 47 and fat, old, gray, Hispanic, and ugly. I mean, and beautiful. I mean, I'm a Latin lover. What can I say?
You know what? It's probably harder to find all your foods packed with high fructose corn syrup where Jerry's at.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of stuff is
Well,
quite
we
fresh.
do love our beans and rice and tortillas made out of lard.
Tortillas.
Hey, I just wanted to,
Yeah.
if Aaron
Go
from
ahead.
Immortal Rising's still out there, I just wanted to say hello to you. And also, Headless Bourgeoisie says hello, everybody, and seems to be day drinking.
Ooh,
If he's in the United
Oh,
States,
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Immortal Rising, what is up? Hey, man. He's always hanging out over in my chat. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Matthew. Hello to the chat.
Carrie was very
Hi.
rude about my independent music opening. She said, "Thank God it's over." It was not very
Oh, she
nice,
didn't like
Carrie.
it. Yeah, sometimes she
I
don't
just really
like
enjoyed the
things,
music.
and she likes to express herself, and,
I liked
that's
it.
okay.
She can. This is a free speech platform.
Right,
But but I just had to say something, because
right. Doesn't mean we won't
awesome.
point it out. I mean,
Yeah.
because we have feelings too. But okay, thank you.
Anyway, here's MAGA Man.
Mega Man. I love it.
Oh yeah, there's a trailer there. You can play that, or there's some pages if you scroll down. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I'm going to actually switch it over to my Chrome because it won't play the... Well, I'm going to stop this. Don't worry, y'all. I'll get it back up so we can actually...
Oh yeah, that's what I tell the ladies all the time.
I knew someone was going to say that.
That's what she said. All right.
Mr. Hines, I can't believe you're 61, bro. Oh my, wow, that's just, wow. What was there something out in the air out in what, Singapore, or it keeps you young?
I don't know. It's maybe because I dyed my hair a bit blonde because of the original Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a Captain Marvel freak, and then I stopped collecting for a number of years, and when I came back, he was dead. I was very upset, but no, I still dye my hair blonde in homage to him, and maybe that makes me look younger than I actually am.
Yeah.
Didn't they turn Captain Marvel into a girl?
Yeah, man.
Goodness
That was
gracious.
heartbroken.
All right.
The funny thing is, I teach comic drawing out here. So when I tell the kids that Captain Marvel used to be a guy, they never believe me. So then,
in their life, they've never known Captain Marvel as anything else.
That's right. So then I'd have to show them some old artwork, etc. But yeah, very interesting.
Back when he was called Marvel.
Yeah, that's right, man. He was the business.
So when are we gonna get Q to do some of this artwork for the contest? What's wrong with you, Q?
Oh, he did. He did Brie Larson.
Oh, that's right. I'm giving you crap over nothing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember now. Mr. Glitch, what is wrong with you, Mr. Glitch? Given our
you live under a rock?
I know. I've been living under a rock. Oh, I'm gonna go get some orange juice in honor of Queen King's Day.
Packing with vitamin C. So you can see.
Give me the vitamin C and the vitamin D.
Let's have Michael Ferraro. Hello.
Hola, bienvenidos, amigo.
Oh, by the way, Jerry, on your Indiegogo, I clicked the video and it says it's unavailable.
How about the GoFundMe? Is it on there?
How did I even get to this? The Madman. I think it was through your website.
Right. Okay. Hold on. I'll put the link.
Oh no, it was through your Twitter. Indiegogo. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Why do
might
you
be a
have
bit
to be
out of
such a
date.
boomer, Jerry? Why do you have to be such a boomer? You look young, but you're old.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's bad
Uh,
news.
yeah. Hey, man, tech is hard, dude. I mean, I'm having a hard time keeping up, and that's because I like it. You know, and I've grown up with it all my life. But geez, I was setting up. Hey, I've been working on OBS, and I
Yeah.
think I got it. I think I got it.
Hold on. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Fund my comic. Whoops. There's a spelling error. I put an I in there where there shouldn't be one. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I've seen your book on Fund My Comic also, right? Are you on everywhere or every platform?
Yeah, I raised most of the money on Indiegogo. I didn't make target on Kickstarter, but I did okay on Indiegogo, and then I left it on GoFundMe because they got like a shop front. You can just leave the comic
Oh,
there
really?
indefinitely. Yeah, you can just leave your comic there. You know, a bit like Kablam,
Yeah.
but the comic just stays there.
Nice.
We're giant lovers and supporters of Fund My Comic over here. On the Madness and Flip City Magazine. Dude. Okay, I'm just going and looking up the campaign directly on Fund My Comic.
Yeah, I put a link in the chat.
Yeah, I put it in and it's like just giving me Google nonsense.
What's up, Mrs.
Google
Zaff?
nonsense. Hey, Zaff.
What's going on, everybody?
I thought you were working.
What's up, Zaffo?
I was, and now I am no longer working.
Cool.
How you doing?
I got home
Glad
a
you
little
can make it,
earlier
brother.
than I expected.
That was a bonus for
What's
me.
going on? I had to
He's
jump
just
on
here
I was
'cause
getting
I'm here,
tired of
right,
hearing
Zap?
Homer
You
talk
just-
about his OBS.
I knew you were gonna say
About
some
Homer's
shit about.
OBS.
Oh man,
Son of a glitch.
I knew Zaff was only here because I'm here. I knew it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken the time off. God, my new stalker. I love it. Nah, Zaff's badass. He's got a Saturday night stream at 10:30. Is that correct? 10:30? Is that right? 10:30?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Over
Where are
on the
you lagging
Zaffo
again?
channel. 1, 2, 3.
Can you hear me?
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
we can hear you, brother.
Yeah.
Who's lagging? You? Zaffo, you lagging? Or am I lagging? 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
You're supposed to continue. 4, 5, 6. So we can see how long the delay is.
Christy's
1, 2, 3.
mic is off, so I don't know if she's answering or not.
I
she's muted.
was.
She was muted.
Mute gate. I said 7, 8, 9 right after you, Homer.
Oh, okay.
Try it again.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go, Zaff. 4, 5, 6.
79.
10, 11, 12. I don't hear any
hold on.
delay on my part.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9.
10, 11, 12.
All right, but Homer, was there a pause before? Oh, the hell with it all.
You
I'm
have a
leaving.
delay, Zaff. You're the one who has a delay. I would back out and come back in. It's you.
I'm gonna.
Too bad you didn't say 13, 14, pen 15.
That was your job, Q.
Yeah, we were waiting for you, Q.
Q's got a 5-day delay.
Oh. Look, is he using an orange pen because it's King's Day?
No, it's not an orange, man. I've been using it for a long time. I have this since I was in my academic year, and it was a gift from my teacher.
Oh my God, Q! You're supposed to play the bit and say, "Yes, I'm using an orange pen because it's King's Day, Homer."
I know.
It's not even orange. It's golden yellow. That's close enough.
Otherwise known as orange.
Christy gets it.
Hey, why don't we go ahead and watch Jerry's trailer. It's only 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Gary?
I'm excited.
Cool.
Be patient,
Okay.
Gary.
Bear with us.
If you like stories about truth, honor, and justice, then you should check out MAGA Man. It is Donald Trump as many now see him, the defender of justice and a warrior for peace through strength. MAGA Man is an all-American style 22-page comic book, so get over to fundmycomic.com and support the culture of truth, honor, and justice. With MAGA Man, the most needed hero of all. MAGA Man.
Nice One Comics. Brought to you by Jerry Hines.
That was awesome, Jerry. I love it.
Cheers.
Hey Jerry, where did you get the name Judge, like as a middle name? What's that about?
My grandfather in Barbados. I went there on holiday once, and I can be rather opinionated at times. So then he nicknamed me Judge.
No, but really, MAGA Man, I couldn't see you be as opinionated.
Well, he thought it was quite funny, and he nicknamed me Judge. And then one of the artists out here, I don't know what happened, but one of the Indonesian artists out here found out about that story, and then he called me Judge on Facebook, and then everybody started calling me Judge as well. So then I didn't like it at first, but I just kind of left it in the end.
Hey, it's badass. Yes, Chrissy. We see.
I'm waving at
Are
Zap.
we waving?
Yeah.
Hi, Zaf. Can you
Hi,
hear us?
Zaf.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, Q. Wave.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5,
4, 5,
6.
Hey, that's way better. That's way
There we
better.
go.
Way better. Yeah.
You know, I just want to point out that this only happens.
I
When
see you,
stream
Q.
with
I saw
Oma,
what
though.
you did at the end there, Q. Sorry, I was talking all over you, Zaf, because Q was making that other gesture with his hand.
You know, do that though. You do that though.
You guys, we have
You'll go blind if
37
you-
people watching. So
Hell
anybody out there watching, if you could do us a solid and like the stream at the very least, that's super simple. But if you want to be a
Right.
real pal, share it out.
Right. Follow my orders here. It says like, share, follow, and subscribe. And you see the thumb up? Hit the thumb. Hit the thumb. Hit the bell.
Yeah. And I do want to address this real quick. Michael Ferrero asked why I'm not monetized over on YouTube. I think it's shenanigans, really. Like my live stream, I checked it the next day from Thursday. So I checked it yesterday and it was at 44 views. And then I was doing some other stuff on YouTube and just like happened across it and it was down to 41 views. So I don't know. I think it's YouTube shenanigans with Flip City. But I don't even really care to be monetized on YouTube because they take such a huge cut. Just go buy my magazine. That's how I
just
like
get
to be monetized.
and do both. Go buy her magazine and watch her channel and give her free money.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christy, I'm new here.
She works hard.
How did you
She
get
works
into
hard for her
publishing?
money.
Somebody spoke over you. I didn't quite hear you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Jerry.
All right. Yeah, Christy, how did you get into publishing?
By bootstrapping and saying we're gonna fucking do this. Basically, we wanted, if there were any time in history that a satire magazine needed to make a resurgence, it was now. So we launched Flip City in 2020 and haven't looked back. So it's our first venture into print publishing and we love it. And Flip City Magazine is our paper baby. We love it so much and we think it's really cute and want other people to think it's really cute too.
Yeah, cool.
How about you?
Well, I spent about 30 plus years in advertising and design. So out here in Singapore, there's quite a big graphic novel and comic community. And when fanboys get together, they want to publish something, but no one had a clue about editing or printing and all that. So I kind of became the editor-in-chief and then the president of the Association of Comic Artists Singapore. I kind of became that not because of excellence, but I was the only person who had any clue about printing because of advertising and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then after I came out of advertising and design, now I run the Comic Book Association out here, doing publishing commissions and teaching.
Awesome. And I'm sure all of that puts a little change in your pocket too.
Yeah. The teaching and commissions makes a lot more money than the publishing, of course.
Yeah.
It's the usual story.
It's really hard.
Yes, it is not easy.
I think there's probably a misconception for people that see people publishing. They kind of automatically assume you have money because you're getting stuff out in print. And it's like, no, this is why I don't have any money.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
Hey, so that's really great that you all have like an organization, a place that encourages and fosters the creation of comic books or manga and graphic novels. And I mean, we don't have that in the US really, and we're the birth of that, the whole freaking thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys
there
could
are
do that. I mean,
some
you got a good
small like
start here.
independent groups, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
We're from all over, so it doesn't matter. Like the internet is a spawning ground of all this kind of stuff that happens independently.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, you know what's funny about me saying that we bootstrap, because we didn't know anything about printing process or anything like that. I didn't know what offset printing was, how it worked, and all that. So like it has been a really fun journey of just learning nonstop. I'm still learning and I don't plan on stopping learning.
Yes.
Hey, I also just wanted to say what's
what's
to
great?
Patty's
Go
parlor
ahead.
game just real quick. Hey, Patty, I know that you weren't going to submit for this round, but if you want to hop in and even just hang out with us, let me know and I'll send you the link.
Nice.
Okay. And Christy, I'm sharing screen at the moment, so you can put it up anytime you want to.
Oh, okay. Here's what Jerry's working on, guys.
Nice.
Oh, they nice.
Oh, okay. I'll zoom out.
Not bad.
That's cool.
Cool.
I like it.
So I'm just inking this. This was part of a commission from the tier of a personal sketch, and Pops just told me about this tonight. So this is a sketch I had that I just quickly started to ink. But the original is do you guys know Marshall Strong, an independent character? You might have come across it before, the Kickstarters in that. Well, that's the Marshall Strong character with Mega Man.
The character looks familiar.
Yeah, you might have seen him around. He's part of Thunder Zone as well. If you can see my backdrop. The Thunder Zone Kickstarter at the moment has my Supercross comic available. You can see the backdrop behind me, and Marshall Strong is that comic is available with Thunder Zone Comics as well. So that we have a live campaign at the moment on Kickstarter. It's 5 titles.
So how long have you been crowdfunding, Jerry?
Well, Mega Man was my first solo crowdfunding, but I've been helping Thunder Zone with a lot of the campaigns that they do. So I'm not really an expert in crowdfunding, so to speak, but it is good. I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people do. You just keep doing it, and you make your campaigns better with every iteration.
Yes.
And you watch what other people are doing.
Yeah, that's right.
It's mesmerizing. All those little strokes.
Am I the only one in here working digitally? Everybody else is traditional?
I do traditional, and then I just go into digital to tweak some things.
Right. Yeah.
And
Old school here.
Jerry, because the screen share takes the whole screen, I'm going to remove it, but don't stop your screen. We'll bring it up every once in a while and check in with you.
Okay.
Well, let's take a look
I dropped Jerry's Fund My Comic link in the chat, so go check it out and buy back his book, Mega Man.
And
Thank you,
Zaf,
sir.
what are you working on today?
This is just right now it might be a cover, it might not be. Cover idea for not the next book, the final book of the series, the third book.
All right.
Well, why don't you tell everybody what's going on with your project?
Well, so right now I just got news that my the last crowdfunder, which is still on Fund My Comic in Second Chance, and you can still head over there and check it out. But I just got word that the books are going to be here Tuesday, so I'm happy about that, because there's a bunch of on and off delays on their part that was kind of getting me upset. But that book is out now. It's you can, like I said, you can still get it from my comic. It's Addicts Unbound Fury, and it's #1. You can also get a catch up tier in there, which is the campaign before it, which was basically the launch of my comic universe, and it's the COU Big Bang Moment, and you get an anthology book in it. You also get a flip book available with 2 different stories. There's 8 stories in all between the 2 books, and they're all basically issue zeros for characters that you will eventually see. And my universe is the continuity of the universe runs in the background of all the stories. So in this first story arc, they're all 3 issue story arcs. In this one, you'll see some things hinting towards stuff you'll see up front and center in the next trilogy. So you kind of get the feel of the whole world in the universe from the background.
Okay, cool. And I just dropped in the chat your Fund My Comic link to the Second Chance campaign.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, the character that's in this, the character Addicts, he's one of the first 2 characters I ever created back in high school. And he's basically a super soldier vigilante. Part of what made him what he is the mystery that unravels throughout the story. So I can't really give too much of that away, but they're all linked in a way. All my characters, good, bad, in between, they're all kind of linked to one specific thing.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got very distracted with this comment, you guys. I haven't ever seen Chatbox, but he called all his family a bunch of commies for masking in 2020, and they flew home, and it was totally worth it.
Yeah, Chatbox also says he's have Flip City on his fridge and freezer.
Oh, nice.
For everybody to see.
What up, Ghost Pepper?
What's going on, brother? Glad you came.
I'm glad I could make it.
Nice. I haven't ever heard of anybody putting covers on their freezer. They put them everywhere else, coffee tables, bathrooms, under the mattress. The under the mattress person lived in San Francisco, by the way.
Hey, Christy, what do I got to do to get a wrench over in your chat, girl?
Where?
Whose arm do I got to twist?
Well, on my channel?
On your channel.
I have to go into my channel and give it to you.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I dropped a link to your YouTube so people can go like and subscribe to the Flip City.
Do it.
Do it now. Do it now.
Oh, wow. Look at all these people in my chat on Flip City. How nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Omer. And then add as moderator. There we go. All right. Now you have a wrench.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Gary says, come on, he had a birthday this year. And you didn't give him a wrench. He used that to his advantage in the last Flip City is Madness collaboration. Thank you very much.
I think I'm going to have another birthday. I'm going to have another one.
Carrie, it's nice to see you. Carrie, now I just realized you have a wrench. So maybe you could drop my link in since Omer doesn't want to do it.
No, I'm pulling your stuff up, homie. I didn't have a wrench to drop it, so
I mean, Omer's just slinging links everywhere, and I don't.
And they were taking all my credit over here for dropping links and stuff. Like, no, I dropped it. I dropped it. Slinging links. I'm a link slinger.
Swing. You like it. That get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Christy, can you draw?
No. I stay here looking like a dumbass. Why all of you guys do. However,
not even a hesitation.
What I was thinking I might do today is open Omer's black and white that he submitted to the contest and start coloring it and start asking you guys how to paint. Like,
okay, how do you?
I've been practicing painting.
Oh, traditional, like watercolor or digital?
Oh no, just digitally.
Right.
So I guess you can't even call that painting, huh?
No, that still counts. Funny thing is, teaching this sort of stuff, parents often ask me, what's best, traditional or digital? And I explain to them that digital is better for earning money. But like the guys are doing traditional here, if you go to a Comic Con and you can't do it on paper, you lose a lot of credibility. So you can't just do digital. You got to do both, really.
It's logical to have multiple options.
Yeah.
Actually, like I would love to hear from the guys that are doing all this on paper, which is basically everybody, Zaf, Q, Omer. Do you guys ever do digitally? And is it in your thought process? Is it like more respected to do like traditional method, like use the paper and pen? Like is that more respectable? Not to offend anybody, but in your opinion.
Whether we think it is or not, it's just the way it is. It always has been. It probably always will be thought of as a whole as being more not respect or legit if you're doing it pencil to paper or pen to paper than digital, because the preconceived notion is that if you're doing it digitally, you're getting help with it's enhanced. It's not coming straight from you. Some things, the general public that doesn't know much about it is like, oh, they're doing it on the computer. It's not the same, blah, blah, blah. Like, so yeah, the perspective is that if you do it on pen to pen or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Especially if you go live. If you go to a Comic Con and you can't draw something on a piece of paper, it can be very, very, very embarrassing.
I would just assume that if you can draw digitally, you can do it on paper.
On paper, you can't make a
surprisingly,
mistake.
well, Chrissy, surprisingly, the kids that have grown up with digital and have really not pushed themselves to do traditional media or analog media, as some people like to call it, they have a really hard time converting backwards. Like they're so used to an undo button that they get really frustrated with erasing and trying to get it perfect on paper, whereas in digital, they don't have that frustration. So there is a whole new generation of kids that traditional is the badass way and the right way to do it, where traditional is not. And they respect the digital and they don't respect the traditional. Where us old fogies here, like Zaf was saying, yeah, we respect the traditional and not the digital. But it's the other way around for them because they didn't grow up having to do necessarily physical.
Now,
if that makes sense.
I tend to disagree with you though. It for them,
right. You
working,
did, and I'm saying I'm just giving the other.
I'm going
perspective.
to
I agree
re-up
with
my
you.
disagreement with you.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Because I'm going to say why I disagree with it.
I
Because
agree with you.
All right,
I
listen,
agree with you.
the reason why I say I disagree with you again is because it's you, number one, and number two. No,
Yeah, I know.
no, because the kids, that makes sense for what they're doing. Like they want to do it digitally instead of on paper because that's what they were taught. That's what they know. But still, when they go to a Comic-Con or something like that, these young guns, the kids you're talking about, they want you to sit down and draw because they can't have a physical, tangible thing from you if you're drawing digitally a sketch for them. You're just going to email it to them. It's going to be stuck there, and then they can't pull it out and do anything with it till they get home. They could show someone on a phone, but it's mine. It's small. It's
no.
That sketch in a sketchbook or that sketch on a piece of paper.
Go ahead.
You're not going to see a lot of people asking for a digital commission.
You're not, Zaf, but these kids will. They'll take the email with the digital sketch, and they'll buy a print while they're there. That's what's happening.
So how many people have you seen do it? So you see a lot of people doing digital sketches for cons?
But these
right.
I've heard kids
but I'm
ask
saying
these artists for a digital sketch. Yeah. And they'll take the email. Yeah. And they'll show it to them at the end of the show or there at the show, and they'll email it, and the kid will probably take a photograph of it from the iPad off their phone, and then they'll get the email right then and there. Usually if they finish it at the show. They're like, "Oh yeah, thank you, blah blah blah."
Yeah,
and they'll buy a print too.
I don't see a lot of people doing digital at cons for people.
Right.
It took me a while to get used to that, right? But yeah, I've come across that as well. Something that really shocked me was
it is shocking.
Copying images. Like I was commissioned at a Comic-Con to copy a picture. To me, that is completely without any merit. But the amount of people that will ask me to copy something directly, and there's a big audience crowding around, like if I'm doing something, to me, what I'm doing is totally fraudulent.
Yeah,
but
I've heard that too. Yeah, I've seen it too.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's weird. The mindset of this younger audience and crowd that really likes manga and totally accepts digital is very different from ours. We're really kind of.
That was going to be my next question, though. Is this mostly a manga crowd that you're talking about?
Nah, are
they mostly into manga?
They don't.
So
they're mostly into manga, and they don't buy American comics, and they don't really care for American comics. The crowd that I've seen.
Well, that's right. So
they love cosplaying, they love manga, and American comics are kind of they're not dead, right? They're just being pushed to the wayside, and however long they last. But
that's a whole different thing. I mean, that's a whole different conversation too. Like I'm not a manga fan. I'm a traditional American comic person. Yeah. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that.
I had to put that up.
Yeah, I got distracted.
Center stage.
But that is also another aspect of it too, because you also got to remember a lot of these cons now, they tell you in the title of what it is, what they're catering to. There's manga and cosplay cons that are totally different than a comic con. Even though the same people might go to them, the focus is different, and the crowd coming to them is different.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carrie. You got to it faster than I did. I was distracted.
Yeah. Hey, Carrie. Also, if you wanted to go
yes,
on
Carrie,
the Flip
thank you.
City,
I appreciate it.
If you wanted to just drop a chat in the Flip City YouTube, I'll give you a wrench over there too.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. And like, share, follow, and subscribe to the Flip City magazine. Go check out the website, flipcitymag.com. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Omer.
Dude, you've got like 1,700 subs. That is freaking awesome. And by the way, I wanted to point out that
a good number. How I got a good number of those subs is I ran an ad. Like in 2021. Yeah. I ran an ad and probably picked up like 800 subs. back in the day.
That's a very
That's
effective
great.
ad.
Yeah. What'd you do? Have like
It's illegal.
bikini babes washing cars and saying, "Buy my Flip City magazine."
No, here,
And
look,
you
what
throw
I'll
it out the
do.
window?
What I'll do is I'll bring up the ad that I ran so you guys can see what it looked like.
Awesome. Hey, can I give you a little comment over on your YouTube channel, Christy? I want to praise you for being so awesome and a great host over at Creative Chaos. That our video, my interview with you over there, our video, I want to say it's ours, right? I'm the third most watched video on there. And please go check it out over on Flip City Magazine, Creative Chaos. It is episode 63. Go give your homie Omer Glitch some more views. I'm the third most watched episode. I'm totally kicking Tim Vigil's ass, and I don't know how that's happening because it's Tim Vigil. And the only other guy that's ahead of me is Vasilis Lolos, and help me kick his ass too. But he's badass too. And then the top guy is the very first episode you did, which makes sense because it's been on there the longest, and that's Kurt Parker. I need to check that out. But this is the oldest episode, so it makes sense it has the most amount of views. But help me defeat the other little big guys, because I'm the littlest guy. Go for the underdog.
I
Glitch,
love your campaigning, Omer. Like you do it very well. You're a good shill. Like you're not, like you said, you're not too pushy. You're funny, and people listen to you and go do what you tell them.
Well, it's my episode. It's on your channel. I love it. It supports you. It supports me. And we had a good time, and I had a blast. And if there's ever a chance to do Creative Chaos again, I am down 100%.
Oh, dude, yeah, you'll totally be welcome back. And I need to do more of our FAFO streams, which is basically where we gather, several people and do either like a full conspiracy corner or, a full branded thing where we're reading a bunch of Flip City content. But something else.
That would be cool.
And you guys take note, because I do want to do this, is I want to do Flip City FAFO streams, but with other people's comics and do live reads of their comics. So if anybody's interested in doing that, like hit me up. And it might, I'm thinking if I do those, they won't really be a scheduled thing. We'll just do them when we do them. We will schedule them and hype them a little bit and try to get more people to view them. But I think it'd be really fun to do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, like try to line up, between 3 to 5 to 10 maybe, and then like film them all and then release them scheduled so that people like expect it on that same time. And YouTube loves that. They love scheduled stuff.
Are you talking about pre-recording and then doing a premiere?
Right. Do pre-recording and then premiere every episode at the same time every week, once a week, so you get them all out.
All right.
YouTube, like I said, they love the random streams are cool and they're kind of fun, but they're not as kicked off in the algorithm of YouTube because they're not scheduled. YouTube loves scheduled content.
Okay, that's a really good idea, because then you can also like hype up the premiere, and then you can be in, whoever's stuff we're reading can be in the chat and we can chat it up and laugh.
Right, you can do a watch along.
Yeah.
Right, and be in the chat live. Yeah. And then you could do an after show called the EFAP of the whatever the show is, and hang out for 30 minutes and talk about it, and then get more views. And
that's a good idea, dude. Omer, do you just want to be my co-host? Sounds
I
great.
would love to, man. That would be badass.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like in the scene and all that, so it'd probably work really well. And you're not afraid to promote. Okay, do you guys want to see the stupid ad that I got 800 subscribers from?
It can't be stupid.
Go ahead.
It's got to be awesome.
It can't be stupid.
It's gotta be awesome.
It's not stupid. Well, I mean, it's weird.
It's part of your that's part of your personality, Chris. You're a little self-deprecating, right? I love it.
Oh yeah, I self-defecate all the time. Why is it not letting me do that? Before presenting, remove other media. Oh, Jerry, I'm gonna have to remove your thing, but just represent it.
No problem.
Yeah, Jerry, we like removing your thing.
You said thing.
That's what she
This
said.
thing ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
Okay.
The average American
said
are turning
thing.
into conspiracy theorists at an unprecedented rate. Flip City Magazine was created for new converts to aid in their in-depth research along the path of absolute truth. We offer the hardest-hitting news and opinion delivered uncensored in print directly to your door. Displayed proudly on your coffee table or hide discreetly under your mattress. Flip City is the magazine they don't want you to see, much less read. Subscribe to Flip City Magazine today at flipcitymag.com.
Yeah. So
That's
I didn't.
brilliant, dude. That's brilliant.
I didn't make.
Nice.
I don't think I made any sales. But I did get 800 subscribers.
Oh,
Which have the
At least
potential
that.
to convert to sales at some point. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a good, yeah. Well, at least I
Yeah.
would like to think of it positively like that. Because
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the dog that was laying at my feet. That's my late
Yeah.
Charlie.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I love the tinfoil hat. It's like a
Yeah.
pirate ship hat. Yeah.
Oh, which by the way, okay, so you guys know the helmet of that the bad guy wears in Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Yeah, helmet.
I'm gonna make a tinfoil hat in that design.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Are you gonna spray paint it black?
No,
you
it
have-
has to
you
be
make it?
tinfoil, dude.
Well, you show us the inside,
Duh.
that's, tinfoil, but the outside's painted black, so you look more like the Schwartz is strong with you.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, Carrie says, Omer, where were you for where was you for Doc's live? I saw it afterwards. An hour later, I was busy editing and some video, Carrie, and I go, what is this nonsense? What is this? Yeah, I was like, where was I? How come I was not informed? You see, we don't know anything, Carrie. We don't know anything. So, hail to the chat. Chatterbox is out there chatting away. Chat box.
Carrie, I just want you to know I stopped by to see Doc on that.
Are you talking about Rex?
What's up, Marv?
Yeah, I stopped
Hey,
by in the
Levi's
chat
out
on
there
that.
in
Remember?
chat. What's
You were
up,
there.
Levi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Christy
like
and
shocked
Apple.
beyond
Yeah, I saw you.
belief, actually. I was like, they are two different people.
Right? I thought the universe was going to implode with them sitting next to each other. I was like, what? The realities are merging. Realities.
I said with someone else being there, it's the first proof that I have that Doc's a real person.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that comment now.
And you know what? Doc showed up to the 4 o'clock shadow, and that probably means that either Rex was on the way, and that's why Doc left the show, because he was on for like half an hour, and then all of a sudden he disappeared and he didn't come back. It's probably because Rex showed up. And I was waiting. He should have come on to the 4 o'clock shadow. It's his show. And we were on to like 6. And then about an hour later, then Doc starts streaming, or it wasn't even an hour later. It was like half an hour later. And I'm over here editing videos, and I'm not looking at my phone to see the notification. And yeah, and Zaf shows up of all people. He's over there. Ugh.
Oh my man,
That guy.
I don't know what to tell you.
Go like it.
Jealousy's a
Subscribe to
very
Zappos
ugly color
YouTube
on you.
channel. What's that?
Said jealousy is a very ugly color on you.
I'm going green. I'm going green, Zappo. I was just gonna say, Zaf, go like, share, follow, and subscribe Zaffo at Zaf's YouTube channel, who's currently at 22 subs. He's got 6 videos, 3 live stream videos, and 3 regular videos. Go tell him off in the comments and tell him put some more videos on there, sucker. We like you.
We do
Oh,
like
How's that
you.
for green? How's
Thank
that
you,
for
Omer.
green, Zappo?
Thank you, Omer.
How's that for green? I love you, man.
You're just trying to
you're
get me
freaking
back
awesome.
all those people that went over to foreskin.com.
I told you, buy that domain name and direct it to your website. It'll be great. I'm gonna go buy that domain name for you, and I'll just point it at your website for you.
Foresight 1.
Yeah, Foresight, the number 1, and then spelled out 1.com. So it reads foresight11.com. You should have just named your thing Zaffo Comics, like based on your last name. And then your website could have been zaffocomics.com or zaffo.com.
You're absolutely right.
You got multiple names for all sorts of things. It makes it hard to find you all over the web. Oh, also, just a quick tip for you, Zaffo. Put your name and your comic in the description, so when people look up your YouTube channel, it's easier to find, because I type your name in all the time, and I'm like, it never comes up. I find everybody else's like interviews of you. That's not your YouTube channel.
You're talking about YouTube?
That'll help. Yeah, on YouTube. Like, I try to find your YouTube channel, and it takes forever. I type in.
Just because I had the account for 30 years doesn't mean I know what I'm doing over there yet.
Well,
it's still new to me.
I'm telling you, put your name in the description, and like addicts, like even if it's not about addicts or whatever, like put your name of your comic, your comic book company, your website in the description. Like, just copy paste all the same thing into all the videos. That way, the algorithm, when people search, will find you instead of all the other interviews you've done on other people's channels, which is good too. But you want everybody to go to you first, subscribe, and then go watch those other interviews. You know, does that make sense?
That's
just
right.
a tip to help you.
No, it makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
You don't have to take my advice. You could say, "Go shove it, Homer Glitch."
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
Shove it. Yeah. I have to commend you as well. Your website looks great, Zaf. The update you did, and I'm working on mine. It still looks like poo poo.
To which one?
Your foresight11.com website looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you said you had done an update, and I remember the older version versus the new one. It looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm working on a little card that asks people to do nice things for us, like, share, follow, and subscribe. Kind of like this card over here. They're Post-it notes, but I glue them to like the cereal box thin cardboard so that they have a little more structure. And I made one for my ultimate mod over on my channel, Mr. Haldier. He is the greatest, and I'm going to send this actual card to him with some artwork that he's winning for free because he's a great mod.
Haldier's always hanging out in those chats. Like, there's so many people that I see on YouTube all the time. I'm like, you live on YouTube.
Yeah.
What up, Levi?
Hey, Levi.
What up, Levi?
I saw him in the chat earlier. How's he doing? How you doing, Levi? I hope you're doing well.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Well, Levi has a link if he wants to pop in today, at least to say hello.
Hell yeah.
Which, by the way, I was going to set up a little slideshow to show everybody's entries, because today is the final day for entries. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to close it out tomorrow. So anybody that isn't finished that wanted to submit to the Mirror on the Wall quarterly contest, you can still do so if you get it to me by midnight tomorrow night. And that's Pacific time. So people that are ahead in the time zone, you even have until like 3 a.m. if you're East Coast. And I will be showing off those submissions so far.
I was thinking about doing one, but I nothing was coming to me. So I was like, I'll just wait till the next contest.
See, okay, so here's the thing, guys, too. I am so happy that we got five submissions, but that really needs to be the minimum of submissions, because I want to stay with a 2-page spread. And if I don't have enough art, we're going to have to, whittle it down to 1 page. And so I'm really hoping on this next one, we get a lot more submissions. I think I'll make my goal 10 submissions. Not that if we don't make it, anything's going to happen or anything like that. But I'd really love to see this collaboration take off, because I think it's fun. I just want to have fun with people and publish them.
Chrissy, I tried
Fuck
really
yeah.
hard to encourage other people
I
to
know you.
participate, even over on the studio and over on my own group over here, the Hump Day, and I just can't
Well,
get anybody to bite. I don't know what it is.
well, here's the thing. I am officially dubbing Don Draw Stuff now Don Talks Stuff because he was talking shit and has not come through. So, Don, you are officially Don Talks Stuff.
Oh, I want to say you're officially coming on today, and you can tell that to him to his face, and it'll be great. I'd love to see him turn red.
Okay, so that's today. I was not. Here's the other thing too. Like, I felt like so weird because I was in the chat when you're like, oh, Crispy's going to come on this day, blah blah blah, and then somebody else on the show's like, no, my dude's coming, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad now.
Yeah,
I feel
so
unwelcome.
No, you're not. You shouldn't. It's because okay, I will say this, Christy. They are assholes. Half of them are assholes, and they're gonna probably be an asshole to you. You just be an asshole to them right back.
Oh, you know I'm good at it.
Reverse psychology, they say.
They're big, tough, rough ex-military guys. Some of them, and they don't have a filter, and they don't care about your feelings, and they expect to not care about their feelings too, and give them shit because they're half of them are pretty rough. But I mean, if somebody gives them crap, they will kind of settle down, be like, okay, I respect you, and I'll stop talking trash.
You know,
most of the time.
I'm going to tell a quick story about, tough guy talk and how to deal with tough guys. So my daughter is dating a guy that I approve of, and he's pretty cool, but he works at a smoke shop in a really, really shitty part of Los Angeles, like where there's gang activity and crackheads everywhere and all this. So
Skid Row.
This is a smoke shop. So they're also selling like crack pipes basically and stuff like that. So, the clientele is not, the highest regards or whatever. But
can I get the number?
Like a head gang member came in, and my daughter's boyfriend handled him perfectly, I guess. Like where you don't be too respectful, and you don't also cower or seem afraid of them, and they respect that shit.
Right.
And you call them foo.
You just have to be firm and stand your ground for the most part with everybody, people that are aggressive, but
yeah. I definitely don't want it to ever have my ass kicked.
You got to walk into that smoke shop and be like, bitch, you blocking the counter.
In that accent as well. Zaf, I've told you, that accent intimidates me. But then I've realized you're just a nice guy. So I'm not intimidated anymore.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Also, what's up,
hey,
Justin?
get out of my way. I'm trying to walk here. You to get in my way.
Oh, Josh is here too. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh. What's up, Geek Men in the chat? Hey, Jerry, I got a question for you. So how did you get on to creating Mega Man when you're out in Singapore and you're British or originally British?
Oh.
Or from England?
Originally British.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is he,
One of the
Chinese
king's
now?
men. Yeah.
Man, it's quite a long story.
Can we get the bridge version
in 2015? In 2015, my niece in the UK, she put a Facebook post talking about a racist guy in UK called Tommy Robinson. Now, I come from UK, right? You probably heard of him, right? Yeah. And I come from UK, and you get racist individuals, right? But for the best part, there's not a lot of racism in the UK, right? So I wanted to know who this guy was. Now, you got to remember.
You're Muslim or Indian. I mean, go ahead. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Now, you got to remember, back to the age of 55, I was a raving leftist liberal. Totally. And I didn't really think about politics. So I went to research this guy called Tommy Robinson. And how could this racist guy be in UK? When I left that place, there's no such thing. So then my YouTube feed changes when I research this guy. And that's when I discovered fake news. I had no
I'm
idea.
sorry. In what year was that again, Jerry?
About 2016?
Okay.
2016, 2017.
Ah.
All right. So at that age, I felt like an idiot. And since then, I've become almost like a rabid political animal. I spent 55 years following fake news. I had... What made me realize it was fake was that I definitely know for a fact, since I was 16 or 17, I mean, I bought a house when I was 18 in a very, very white part of my hometown of Reading.
Okay.
Yes, there are racist people, but when it comes to something called systemic racism, I don't believe that. And then I went off down this rabbit hole, and then I found out fake news. And I discovered Trump. He makes me laugh.
Yeah, he does make me laugh too. Yeah,
He's very, very funny, right? But no, the whole fake news thing, man. So that when he started, when Joe Biden came up with that thing, Ultra MAGA, that sounded so cool, right? That I mean, if this comic got to number 3, Ultra MAGA will come out. But yeah, so that's how I got into MAGA, man. Fake news and all that kind of led me down here.
Okay.
Yeah, I always thought the Ultra MAGA was a transformer.
Oh man, that was such a good slur.
Yeah, isn't there an Ultra Magnus? That's a transformer, isn't it? Ultra Magnus.
It's his cousin.
Yeah.
It's cousin, yeah, man.
Joe Biden didn't know what he did. I mean, people love that, man. That sounded really cool. Ultra MAGA.
You guys, I still don't
It's like Super
understand.
Saiyan from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I still don't understand, but
Joe Biden spent half the presidency trying to get out of the Rose Garden.
Yeah.
Oh man.
now see, I'm so happy that I'm here with a bunch of men because I need something mansplained. If anybody knows, like, what the hell is dark MAGA, and why?
Didn't Elon make that? Elon Musk made the dark MAGA because he's kind of into more the meme culture and stuff and making fun of people. So he created the dark MAGA thing.
I see.
It's what the dark
Isn't
universe
it
is
kind of
made out of.
reference to the dark web? Like he's like, isn't it a reference to that too? Like the dark MAGA, like they're on the dark web.
Yeah.
Like as part of the troll and the meme. Like
Yes.
Isn't that what it's part of? Yeah. That's it.
Well, Chatbox says it's over now. I don't what makes it over, just because it's not
What's
being
over?
memed or what?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was just a hat, to be honest. To me, dark MAGA was just the black hat, not the red one.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought that meant.
Or maybe a Dark Avengers.
Yeah, I almost think it was like a homage to like black hats going red or white hat type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like dark MAGA is the previous bad guys going good type of thing. And we're here.
Yeah. Dark MAGA.
So Jerry is like the fake news MAGA man's mortal enemy. Is that the villain of the story? The fake news man.
Well, you know that guy Klaus Schwab?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles Schwab. Yeah.
Yeah. And well, you know he stepped down the other day, right? Now he's under investigation, right?
Yeah.
The curse of Trump
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these guys, it's all coming to pass, man. Anyone that kind of like does fake stuff, they all seem to be getting exposed at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, he's one of the main.
Yeah, didn't Schwab like make like $9 billion after Trump was going to do the tariff thing, like the day after, something like that?
Yeah, and just so happened the Pope died like the day before or after he steps down, and just like a whole ring of disgustingness just goes down at
Did
once.
you guys ever listen to him? He was like, he wanted to take over the world. That Schwab guy.
Look,
Oh yeah,
that guy
yeah.
was a comic book character, man. Him and George Soros. I mean, George Soros looks like Palpatine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
You can't make this stuff up.
The Klaus Schwab had the book had the book he wrote. I forget which one, but in that book he quoted saying, "You will own nothing and you'll be happy."
Yeah,
like almost like a, like he's a
Isn't
prophet.
he also the
like he's
head
a-
of? Go ahead. Sorry.
I was done.
Yeah, man. But
Isn't-
Trump broke them all, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Schwab
Isn't Schwab though ahead of what is it? Not the UN, but the
World
World
Economic Forum.
Yeah,
Not
Right.
anymore.
But that's what he stepped down from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he stepped down from financial advisor to his company, Charles Schwab.
That's right. The World Economic Forum.
The forum. He's out of the forum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Well,
was
good because he yeah. Go ahead, Ghost.
he was not only the head of it, he was the creator of it.
Right.
And now it's like, building a huge $1 billion business and just one day saying, "No, I think I just stepped down."
Right.
Yeah, very.
Because I don't want to be exposed for all the
Well, yeah.
weird shit I'm doing.
He's still
and,
getting exposed.
He probably
Right,
would have been
yeah.
in prison if he stayed.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully the World Economic Foundation will dissolve itself because they're up to no good.
Omer, have you ever listened to him when he was there speaking?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the speeches. Yeah,
I mean, he thought every human being was too stupid to do without them, and that they needed to lead us all into the future. And
yeah.
The next guy we got to take care of for our own food safety over here in the U.S. is Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
You know who's
man.
Who his number one competitor is? It's the number one OnlyFans chick, Amaranth, who's bought the other half of the U.S.'s land. She's the second largest landowner next to Bill Gates.
Nice.
And she's trying to secure good, clean food, which is so weird because she's an OnlyFans chick. What does she care? But she cares.
Well, I mean, he's trying to get that spray for the food on everything to keep it rotting fruit to last longer, and
even degenerates want good food, right?
Well,
There
what is
he
it? Does is that the Palpatine? Definitely.
Nah, that's a Klaus Schwab guy.
Yeah, but
he's
looks
more
like
like
a
the
Palpatine
Sith.
too.
He's the Sith, like not the Palpatine. He's the one under the Palpatine.
well, the hotel is hosting the WEF and a Comic Con.
At the same time?
Yes.
Holy crap!
Oh shit!
Who
I think
did
there's
this
a
called?
bit of Klingons in there.
That was published in Flip City in 2021.
Wow, you're ahead of the curve, girl.
Fantastic. Very, very good. I'll show you what he looks like in my comic. Hold on. The artwork on GoFundMe are flat colors, but I've actually got some of the proper layered artwork here. Let me see if I can open and show you how I rendered Klaus Schwab.
Did you guys know that Bill Gates has a running food patent with Coca-Cola for like food technologies?
No.
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
say that again.
yeah, say it again.
So Bill Gates and Coca-Cola have some kind of initiative of working together, and they have a patent for food technologies that they've inserted into Coca-Cola products, and they're currently in there. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's really bizarre, and like, what kind of technologies are there?
It's the bioengineered. He created Monsanto, and Monsanto created like seeds that you could plant. It'll grow. It'll make a plant, but you can't take the seeds from that plant and plant more crops. So it's a bioengineered product. And if you look on your food labels, like Pringles, for instance, look on Pringles. It says contains bioengineered food. That's not real
well,
food.
this is something else. This is some kind of enzyme that can be triggered electronically.
Wow.
Yeah,
It sounds like that
it's
vaccine.
literally
What the hell?
yes, it's literally from what I've read and looked into. It's literally like some kind of it is like nanotech almost. Like we're almost on the verge of that. Like
Yeah, I'm sure
yeah,
once he gets those in you, he's not going to do anything wrong to you.
right.
Well, wasn't it rumored that that's what the like vaccine had in it? Like it would lay
Yes.
dormant
Yes.
unless something triggered it, and then it would release it. And they were
Right.
saying it was from like 6G or something. Whatever.
Yep. There was some references to that. Yes, sir. Whether it was proven or not, I don't know, but I know somebody. Yeah. And then you never saw that article ever again. Like, yeah.
We'll find
There
out
was
once they
some-
push the button.
Right. I mean, not
Well, the
only is
button
it
was
giving
pushed.
people the turbo cancer, but if you really get out of line, they can hit the button, and everybody that got the vaccine will within just a short while they'll be gone.
Yeah.
Right.
This is some dystopian bullshit you guys are talking about.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah,
I
Homer.
agree.
Hey, so
I
Jerry,
blame Jerry.
you've made
He's the
Klaus
MAGA
look
man.
way too cool.
Well, similar to your strip, I've got the same clothes. That this thing that he
I
wears,
know.
right?
Nice.
This is something else,
Nice.
right?
It is so.
Wow.
You know what? Actually, I love that it's more of a vest.
Yeah, fantastic, man.
Dude.
I had to draw him in that.
This is great.
Yes.
And I don't. I tried to change her a bit. Does anyone know who this lady is here?
That's Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
It's based on her, correct?
I thought it was Michael Jackson.
Oh man,
Oh shit!
Oh, dear.
dude! And in the next panel, her dentures are flying out and hitting Klaus in the face.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
You know, a couple of years back, Nancy looked kind of good because she got a big old set of hoo-has, man.
Dude,
And but
Homer,
it's
you
kinda
are
weird
fucking
how-
desperate, aren't you?
I'm going fishing.
Yeah,
We call
yeah,
it
she's quite
thirsty.
stacked.
No.
Thirsty.
This was a few years ago. She in the last like 2 or 3 years, she's like really hit a wall really hard. Like it's
It's
Yeah.
it's called
You know, it
being
is-
100.
I do like
Yeah,
seeing those
and still
memes
alive.
where people pull out old pictures of politicians like Lori Lightfoot for like
Yeah.
like a decade gap with like how I swear these people are possessed by demons. For them to
Exactly.
age
I was
that
gonna say the
badly.
same.
She looks like Beetlejuice.
I know, but she didn't. She used to be actually a decent looking black lady. I mean, she really was. And then she becomes a politician, and all of a sudden she looks like freaking Beetlejuice. Like, what is going on?
oh yeah.
What? You know, maybe it's like, you know, they think they're all big and hot shots, and then they get that real sit down from somebody that lets them know what's really going on, and it disturbs them to the core, and it drives them mad because they know they can't say anything either.
Yeah.
Well,
if you
Ghost Pepper-
look at president, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I just had to say he must have read Carrie's comment because he's
Yeah, I
talking
did.
more now.
I was going to say that if you look at most presidents, when they go in and versus when they come out and they're done, they age dramatically. Like there's a huge.
Mhm.
I think Trump has
Wear
done really
on
well.
them.
You know, Trump is not aging that much.
Surprisingly,
He broke
Right,
the mold.
surprisingly.
Trump broke that
Yeah.
mold. He looks better than he did when he
right?
went in. Like
He does. Yes.
I mean,
agreed.
you talk about a confidence builder, like beating all the odds, getting back in there, and really being able to. Man, that right there will make you 10 years younger.
Yeah.
Hey, and maybe it was the little break in between that kept him from aging. You know, a little.
What do y'all
Got a little
think
siesta.
that he done that like kind of allowed that on purpose? That's really what I think. Like he
Ooh, I
allowed
haven't-
Biden to do it just so the people could see really how terrible they were. And him lurking in the background the whole time being like, I told you so. See?
Yep.
And let everybody see it. and then he gets back in there, then he can implement all the things that's going to really expose them for who they are. And people like that will never be able to be in that position of power again. That's the hope. That's what I believe.
Yeah,
I know. Like I
that's a pretty
have
good
really
observation.
tried to stay out of hopium, but I just keep hoping, you know, this shit's gonna happen. But when Ghost Pepper?
Yeah, that's a good question. But I mean, it's it's similar to having, you know, faith in a creator type of thing. Like, you know, it's similar to that. Like if you don't keep the faith, then you know.
Listen,
why
I have
even
to be honest,
participate?
right? I can't believe that he won that last election. I was convinced that they were going to do something, but they tried to shoot him.
Oh yeah,
Right?
they tried.
But I really, really thought there's no way they're going to let him win that. And when he won, I was shocked.
Yeah,
I'm
and it
gonna
was
be
so
honest with you too. I thought
seriously,
so too.
it was
Yeah, I
seriously
thought so
so
too.
overwhelming that everybody's like, holy crap, there's nothing we can do to stop this. Literally everybody except for a handful of people voted for this man. There's nothing. We can't cheat that much. It's not
Yeah.
possible.
As he said, too big to rig, right?
Yeah, and it was. I mean, hell, that's the first election I've ever watched where at midnight it was over. I mean, there was
The conceit
no
was
coming back.
ridiculous. Yeah, the fact that she didn't even show up, Beyonce didn't show up, they didn't do nothing of the. That was funny. That was fun, right? It was Beyonce who was supposed to be singing for her, or some crap.
Right.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
She got
she
$10
didn't.
million
She-
for a 4-minute speech.
Yeah, 5-minute talk, and she just read like off a piece of paper and then walked off $10 million. That was crazy.
Jesus.
And the people that came, they all came to see Beyonce.
Yeah,
not
and they all
Kamala.
left
And they were
immediately
so
after.
pissed. Yeah, I've seen several videos like the whole place was packed, and then everybody just leaves. It was God.
And they're all mad.
How demoralizing does that got to be?
You know, and Trump is such a genius, right? Then suddenly that Joe Biden's asleep. Kamala's at the dance party with Beyonce.
You seen the meme song? It's
Yeah,
playing
it is.
with Beyonce. That's a damn whole meme song.
Oh my God, man. That is classic stuff, man.
You know, I wish he could run more because I'll never tire of the crying and the disappointment on the faces of them when the verdict comes down on who won.
That's right.
Oh,
And when
yeah.
he starts calling, you know, when he starts tweeting or truthing, oh man, I can't get enough of that, man.
I love it.
Yeah, you seen the new troll they got out there with the on the official Trump site? They got Trump 2028 hats.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, he is
trolling
such
so
a wind-up
hard.
merchant.
Dude.
Trump 2028. I'll tell you what, when I start arguing with my liberal friends, when I post Trump 2032, they lose their minds, man.
They can't tell that you're
yeah.
trolling.
No, they can't.
Wait,
I put
If it happens,
you know
we're
what?
gonna
I may have to.
Orange Man Good
Go ahead.
Day over here to celebrate our king.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to come back full circle and say that exact same thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to take that back and crown a new king.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. Just settle all the lawsuits. Fuck you, Nancy! This looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. Cause we need little controversy. Doesn't feel so empty without me. I said, this looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. Cause we need little controversy. Doesn't feel so empty without me.
He's back.
The smile on Jerry's face was so classic. He was like, I love it. That's madness shorts right there, isn't it?
oh man.
So, that's your dog barking?
Yes, sir.
The dog was barking. What is that sound?
I think a
It's not
butterfly
him.
at the window or something.
Hey, what's the best way to get a hold of you, Jerry? I'd like to invite you over to my show if that's at all possible.
If you could friend
Instagram?
me on Facebook,
Okay, Facebook. Okay.
then on Messenger, we can
Okay.
catch up. No problem.
All right.
I think did Pops and Cos make that little short?
I'm not sure.
I ain't sure either, but I know it's on the Madness shorts too.
Yeah, I just saw it as a media asset in the studio. I'm like, okay, time for this.
Oh, we were talking about traditional and digital earlier.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I found? I found that the best traditional artists are also the best digital artists.
Okay.
Yeah. If you look at guys like Brian Bolland or Alex Ross, they're all digital now, but when they were traditional, they were still the best.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, the computer's only a tool. If the tool is only as good as the craftsman, yeah, it makes it easy. But if you can't really draw or you haven't got any real creativity, it can only help you to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys, I'm going to show the slideshow of the submissions to the Mirror on the Wall and talk about them briefly because voting will open this Monday on at least these 5 and anybody else that happens to submit by tomorrow night. Oops, gotta remove that. Add to stage. All right, submitted by the wonderful and very, very fast Addie Marie or Addie Kid is Amber Turd because apparently Addie loves Johnny Depp and very much dislikes Amber. So she took the shit directly out of Amber and put it on the Johnny Depp bedspread.
God.
All right. So that's entry 1. Oops.
Wow.
Gotta get
That's
to my
rough.
slideshow here. All right. Number 2, we've got Billy Gates by Levi Skeen. And let me zoom in a little bit here. I mean, this is disgusting, you guys. If you remember when Bill Gates got the pie thrown at him back in the day,
Yep.
that's what that represents. He's
Got
got
a sticker for that on Bill.
he's got a fake meat earring cow tag thing. And of course, lots of injections there and really disgusting nipples and soiled panties. And he's got plane tickets to Epstein's Island. More soiled panties on his bed, and then bugs because he wants us to eat the bugs. And that was submitted by Levi Skeen. Let's see here. All right. Now, Doc Blaylock submitted this, but was very...
Is that Chunk?
It's not Chunk. It's Sloth. But it is a politician. He was worried that people wouldn't be able to tell which politician. Any guesses?
Adam Schiff.
Adam Schiff.
Oh, but the neck is too thick.
Okay, listen. At the very end of this slideshow, because I've told everybody if you want to submit black and white, you can, but you're opening yourself up to allowing us to color it. Like, I'm not even going to ask your permission. So I did, and I actually tweaked it, and that's going to be at the end of the slideshow. However, for voting, I'm putting this image up because it's what Doc submitted, but we're going to publish what I colored, and you guys will see a difference.
Okay.
with that because I tweaked the image in Photoshop. And then we've got Oil by Diddy by Omer Glitch. This will also be colored, but you'll be voting on the black and white.
Mexican family in effect. It's my birthday again.
Oh, you know who's no, I've never received was JD's. I forget JD's last name, but Levi's co-creator. He did Obama, but I don't
Oh yeah.
I'll have to dig.
Yeah,
I'll
JD.
have to ask for that. And then Brie Larson as actual Brie.
That's
By
right.
Q.
Good old Q. That's cute.
All right. I think the next one
Good
is
stuff.
my rendition, my fafoing basically with Doc's thing. And there it is.
Yes, no, that looks Adam.
Nice.
I was thinking it was Adam Schiff, but no, it really looks like him. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do the pencil next.
Watermelon.
You guys like it? Did I do good?
The text is what gave it away for me on the other one. Like I had to think for a second, and then the text gave it away.
Yep. Yeah, so let's go back. I mean, I can't believe how different it looks actually between the two. I had to tilt that head even more too to make that.
Remember when Trump called him a son of a bitch?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Because Adam Schiff, that pencil neck son of a bitch.
Calls him watermelon head.
Oh man, Trump.
Judge. Judge.
Yeah.
There was something really funny. There was if you go to the speech of how he made the day when the head of the ISIS leader got killed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they compared it to Obama's speech, right?
Yeah, they compared with how Obama did the speech, how Bin Laden died.
He died.
He died like a dog.
And they had raping. There was another shooting.
He called the management of the Big Daddy a loser.
Did you know I watched that about 15 times back to back?
Really?
Oh man, he died like a dog.
Big Daddy, you dead.
Jesus.
You can read also this transcript of this speech on this actual website.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
On this actual website. You need to Google that one. It's in an actual website. Whenever you make whenever president make a speech, it all automatically in the website of .gov, and there you can read all the transcript of the from past, present, and even today.
You guys, just to let you know, I am going to start a GoFundMe for a new mic for Q.
Uh-oh.
No, because of this, I'm having another headphones. That's why. Because the other previous headphone that I used, it's that a battery is dead, so I had to charge it temporarily.
What about?
Can you message me your address on Facebook so I could just send you a nice pair of headphones that don't require batteries, and we'll just solve the problem. right now.
Thank you, Carrie.
This one is temporarily.
You're popping all over the place, Q.
See, that's the thing. Like, I literally want to hear Q's laughing and everything he's saying because I can't. I'm like, what is he saying? Why is he laughing so hard at himself?
Well, there's something, he's always sounded echoed and a little bit underwater the whole time I've ever been on this show with Q.
You got Amazon where you are, right, Q?
Probably, yeah.
Good. You guys,
I'll just show you the exact same ones I have. They're just Samsung cheapo, comes with the phone, headphones. Everybody who I've seen use these type on the interwebs here, they all sound great, and no one ever seems to have problems with them.
It says we've got 67 people watching you guys.
Nice.
That is not bad. So if you
Like,
haven't
share,
already,
follow,
hit that
subscribe.
thumbs up.
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to do this. Yes.
Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Hell yeah. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video that Flip City puts out and the madness.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christy.
No, thank you, Omer.
Well, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. And if you feel kind enough and inclined, go check out Omer Glitch on YouTube and like, share, follow, and subscribe over there too. And check out my art if you'd like. If not, it's cool too. Thank you.
Yeah, Omer does a lot of live art. So if you like it, go. If you like live art, go follow him. I mean,
as well as everybody else here that's drawing, like Zaf and Jerry apparently, and
oh,
Q
that's
too,
right.
But,
Zaf is doing a live draw stream, and Zaf, I'll get your YouTube link in there.
Yeah, and it's tonight actually at 10 o'clock Eastern.
Right. Yeah.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be drawing until I can't anymore.
The break of dawn.
Dude,
And-
you guys, your first stream blew me away. You guys were drawing for like 6 hours.
It was like 5 hours and 28 minutes, and then I said, "Wow, that's a long time." And the very next show, we beat it by like 10 or 11 minutes.
Yeah, I had fun. Like, just see, I basically, I am a glommer because, like I said, I can't illustrate, but I really appreciate art and the people that can. And so I just go in there and drink beer and let these guys actually work.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. We had a great time. I had fun on your stream, Zaf. So usually I jump on some kind of show in the afternoon here on Saturday, and then I jump on over to the studio guys at 7 p.m. Eastern with over on Don Talk Stuff, according to Chrissy, aka Don Draw Stuff is his YouTube channel, but he's got a new name, right, Christy? And we're sticking to it.
We're sticking to it until he submits to me.
Poo-poo.
He is Don Draw Talk Stuff.
Yeah, talks
Talk
stuff.
gang.
Talks tough.
So listen, real quick, just to make it all about me for a few more minutes.
Well,
Wait, is that not
then after
yours?
the studio, I jump onto Zaffo stream about half an hour to an hour late, but I am over there on Zaffo. Back to you, sir.
He is over there. Yeah, anyone that wants to, come by if I have room and I don't think you're a doink, I'll let you on too. You can draw with. But everyone here is welcome to come over there if you're up and about. I don't know, Jerry. I don't know what time that is where you are, but
what time is that? 10 p.m. your time, is it?
10 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, that's 10 a.m. my time. If I can go to bed and wake up again, I will do it. What time is it now? Oh yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. It's possible. Yes, please. That sounds like fun.
Well, so And I'm usually like we said, I'm usually on there for like 4 or 5 hours anyway. So,
Oh, right.
no rush to jump in as soon as it starts.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I give a
cool,
disclaimer: the first half hour to an hour is pretty much just me there talking gibberish, drawing.
Actually, hey,
Right.
Zaf, my favorite thing that you're doing is you play that terrible music until somebody comes in. I think that's the best way for you to do it.
What's the music?
If you want the music to stop, you got to come in.
Yeah.
Well, it's the music off of StreamYards, which is.
I'm gonna play that duck one tonight. So.
Oh shit! The
No.
fucking feeding ducks. It drives me
So
insane.
basically, yeah, he holds everybody hostage until somebody comes to talk to him.
Yeah, I wanted to circle back real quick. Here's some digital stuff that I've done on my phone, and I've been working on this one little by little for like the last 2 years. Just because I whenever I'm somewhere and I'm bored, I'll sketch and work on this one. So it's one of my characters. Her name is Fortune Cookie.
Fortune Cookie.
Yeah. Would you like to see some more? I'm going to flip through it.
Sure.
I want to see some more.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got on here. Make sure there's no.
What's her name?
No,
Movies.
those new
Fortune Cookie. Yeah, I got to make sure there's no booby girls or new drawings. Practice
no
studies.
ghost pepper pics in there. The ghost pecker, and you know how you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, the ghost pecker. That's over on foreskin.com.
I'll do like layouts, like quick sketches just for fun. Nothing finished. And then
that was digital, right?
Yeah, this is all digital stuff right here.
What software is that?
This is Sketchbook Pro.
Sketchbook Pro. Okay.
Yeah, it's Android. So it's a little Captain America. So I never finish anything. I just sketch. Here's something that's finished, at least ink wise. And this is for my comic for Glitch. It's a little kid reading because when I grew up, there's some autobiographical elements. I was illiterate till I was like in 8th grade. Well, I was learning yeah. So I was really dumb as a kid, and I wasn't dumb. I just didn't know how to read. I didn't know how to talk and say words and beat other kids up if they gave me crap because I was the bully. But yeah, so I'm implementing some of these stories or a little bit of the autobiographical sense, like of the character not being able to read, to help promote literacy backwards right through comics.
Right.
So, try not to get the glare there. You see here.
So, when you're done, can someone embiggenate me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
This is my character Glitch for my comic.
Glitch.
He looks cool. That looked like whatchamacallit. It reminds me of Snake Eyes. In that picture.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a Snake Eyes. Definitely Snake Eyes, Deadpool. That's kind of where I'm riffing from for the character. At least the look.
Right. So what I wanted to show you is I don't draw. I don't do digital a lot, but I do have images that I've used, and some of them are going to become cards and everything like that in my campaign that I did digital. And I'm learning because I've never done digital painting, believe it or not, even though I started with the original Photoshop back in the day. But so these are the flat colors for one of the bio cards that I'm going to be doing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
But I did this. This whole thing was done in Procreate.
Wow, that lady is very Jim Starlin. If you know who he is.
Yeah, Jim Starlin. Yeah. Shield.
Yeah.
You did a bunch of stuff on was it for like
and this is
was it the death of
this is me getting a little more
Captain
into
Marvel?
those with one of
Is
the
that Jim
characters.
Starlin?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Jim Starlin or was Jim Steranko?
Yeah,
That looks dope, dude. So you're doing the digital coloring on your book?
Yeah, I'm doing. This is all my stuff: digital coloring and drawing.
No, that's great, dude.
So I'm doing
those are good colors.
The bio tablet that I give out in the campaigns with the characters' bios and everything on them. I'm doing the images this way for them.
Nice.
That's a very nice screen, by the way. Nice and matte.
Yeah, he's got a paper. You got a paper screen on there, don't you?
Yeah, I have a paper field screen on it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Paper texture.
Right.
It good. It actually helps me draw on it better because it feels like you're actually drawing on paper. Drawing
you got
around
a little
the screen
tooth on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
it sucks. It sucks. I have it. Yeah, I have some stuff I can show you.
And here's one more. This happens to be so this female character here that I'm drawing now. This is her.
Oh, hey baby.
Oh, nice.
Chihuahua.
Is that from imagination totally, or do you use references as well?
These are from
Andy Smith and Bart Sears, Jerry.
No, it's from the training of them, but these images are from my head.
Right. Bart Sears. Oh yeah.
But it's
Excellent.
just from doing it all the time.
Yes.
Hey, we've got a question for Jerry here. Carrie's asking how many pages is MAGA Man. She shared the link.
Okay, MAGA Man is 22 pages.
22, yeah, it said that.
Yeah.
22 pages, y'all.
22.
It's the first comic I've ever done completely alone. I penciled, inked, colored, and lettered it. Totally one-man show.
And wrote it, I'm assuming.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a subject matter, you see. I'm never sure. Like, even coming in here, I'm not sure if any of you guys have got TDS.
PBS?
Bless you, what?
Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh, PBS. I thought you said PBS.
I use an ointment for it.
Yeah, so I mean, I kind of like keep it very private, if you like, because you never know. You know, bringing your politics to anyone that you don't know is, asking a letterer. If the letterer's got TDS and you mention it to them. So I just didn't bother. I just thought, I'll just do this completely by myself.
Oh, over here, there's no derangement over here, man. Like, nobody cares over here, or say whatever you want. Yeah, at least on my channel, and everybody I know here seems pretty cool. Like, nobody cares.
You know
what I mean?
What's funny about that with us in particular, because of the content that we're publishing, is during our first 3 issues, it was all Scott. He did everything, the writing and illustration and formatting the magazine, all that kind of stuff. But the dream was to be able to bring in more artists and contributors, but we didn't know how we were going to make that happen. This is long before I knew anything like this existed, like conservative-ish, or at least free speech loving, liberty loving artists existed. And luckily we got shouted out by the Salty Cracker, and people kind of flooded us saying, oh my gosh, I can contribute. Yeah. So we got really lucky because we didn't know how we were going to vet artists, like how are we going to, like, before hiring somebody and then having them quit midway through because they don't like the content that we're asking them to do. Yeah. And that solved our problem, was, artists coming to us. But it's been super nice over the last year meeting people in the Madness Network and other people kind of like around the fringes of Comicsgate and stuff like that, to now know that we're never going to have that problem,
Right. Yes.
Hey, Chrissy, can I show this to Jerry real quick? I'm sure you have this, Jerry.
Okay.
You can embiggenate me for just a second.
Oh,
Jerry,
yes.
You have this? And you mentioned Jim Starling. So
yeah, that's right. See, I stopped collecting comics I had a break. You know, when you're young and you discover women.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Yeah.
Right. So in 1980, I stopped collecting and came back in 1994. So when I came back, Captain Marvel was dead. You know,
Thank
that
you.
book you're holding there. And
Yeah.
I was very, very depressed. But, you know, during...
But then you
the
sought out the comfort of some Poo-Tang, and it was okay, right? That's what I always
did.
did.
Classic, man. I saw my old collection. I really regret doing that. But how many times have you heard that story? Getting married and selling your collection.
Yeah, I heard that story, but I never followed through on that one because I told her it was never going to happen, and she was like, "Okay."
God damn. Yeah, man.
So my co-host on my show is an avid, like, huge toy collector, and he's going through a divorce right now, and they're auditing his toy collection to see how much he's gonna owe her.
Jesus.
No.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he's slowly selling off his toy collection and trying to like literally what they've done is they took his like mandated by the lawyers or judge or whatever. They took his toy collection and put it in a one of those moving pod things. So and then locked it so he couldn't have access to it so that then they could appraise the entire collection. Isn't that fucked up?
You know, that's one thing I kind of give my ex-wife a little credit. She didn't try to go after my comics. I had them before the marriage, and like maybe I bought a few during the marriage, but like she knew like if she was gonna come after that, like it would have been hell. So because I mean I had them before, right? So I guess the lawyer probably told her like you really can't go after that. He had that before. So
right.
But I guess they could try, right? They could always try. Women, I mean, in divorce, they try to go after everything. I bet she brought it up too. So
I think it's why my husband keeps us intentionally poor. He's like, you ain't
gonna get nothing no way. Might as well hang around.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, good luck trying to sell them now. It's your problem.
Yeah.
That's another thing with like, you know, toys and stuff like that. It's only worth what you can get out of it. It's just because it says it's worth $20 on the internet doesn't mean that you can get $20 for it.
Right.
It's pennies on the dollar. If you're trying to hawk a huge stack of comics or toys, and the only ones that are worth anything are the ones you really pull out and are like upwards of $50 and up. Otherwise, it doesn't matter if they're $30. You ain't gonna get $30. You might get $5 to $10 if not $2 or $3, right, for that $10 comic. So, and all the other ones that are under $3, you'll be lucky to get $1 for them. You know, pennies on the dollar.
If I know Bruce, he's probably got some absolute, complete, rare, one of a kind stuff still in the box type of things. It's probably worth a pile of money.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's probably why she went after it.
He probably told her like this one right here is
Yep.
worth like a pile of money. She's like, okay.
Myself in the foot. He should have always said, "Oh yeah, they're not worth anything. I just like collecting them. They're not worth anything. They're just toys." You never tell women what they're worth. Never. And you never tell them what they're worth either.
No.
Get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Homer, I'm starting to understand where your problem started.
Yeah, right.
Make me get the whip, woman.
You know what is funny though? Like I take great pride in making a really great sandwich for my husband. Like I fucking love it. I'm like, you want a bomb sandwich? He's like, yes,
you're a
I
good
do.
woman.
Oh,
yeah. You know a way to his heart through his gut. Yeah,
that's right.
Got any sisters?
I do. They're all bitches. I'm kidding. I love them. My sister, actually, my little sister today just texted me. I don't know if any of you guys know who the band Pulp is, but she invited me to go see Pulp with her and her youngest daughter coming in September. So I'm super excited about that. Oh, yeah. And then I said, we have to dress like mods because that's kind of the thing that you do with Pulp. Anyway, I'm excited because I never go see shows anymore.
That's a really old band. Are they still touring?
At least they're touring now. I don't,
Wow.
Well, so here's the thing with Pulp is I saw them back in 1995 before I knew who they were, with my boyfriend at the time. And that was their last American tour for at least 15 years. They swore they'd never come back to America because they were too snooty or something, but they have come back since then. I think one year they played at Coachella. I'm not sure. But anyway.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm getting close to the end of this inking here. I'll start on the colors next.
Well, let's take a look. Oops, add.
Man, that was quick. That was just a sketch when you started. Look at that. It's badass.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So I should be able to finish this before the deadline. 12 o'clock tomorrow night, right? For the mirror.
Oh, yeah. Mirror will be 12 o'clock tomorrow night, and that is Pacific time.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would expect the voting poll will go up midday to evening on Monday because I need to, which by the way, you guys, if you don't already know, last time we hosted the poll on Straw Poll, but now it's going to be hosted on themeg.tv. And I will be splattering the link all over internet, tagging all of you guys. And the purpose really is to help us mutually build each other's platforms. I mean, of course, you do want to win the quarter page size ad, but really, please campaign for yourself and like spread the poll around so people know this thing exists and get people to vote for you. And I'm setting the goal at 150 votes this time. And Omer and Levi, I think both of you guys misunderstood how I ran the poll. No matter what, it's closing in a week. It does not matter about vote count. I'm just saying that's my goal, is to get that many votes. It doesn't close when we get that many votes. It closes in a week, period. That's how it works. And there's our Cosmic Grandpa. Oh, and he says he just sent me an email about it because I think I'm gonna have to give him the images to create the poll over on the Meg TV. No, it is the Meg TV. Yes. I'm sorry, the Meg.tv. Blech. I finally spat it out.
They say spitting it out ain't polite.
Yeah.
Spit on that thing.
She's gone bankrupt, right?
She
made millions.
She got in a lot of trouble for that fake crypto she did, or whatever, or embezzling or some shit like that.
Oh, is that what she did?
Yeah, there was some sort of scam with the coin that she made.
Oh man!
But I think it was just a lot of bad input because it's not like it was something she had done before.
Right.
Yeah, she was like a scapegoat for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just the face of the scam.
Homer, are you still there? He's gone?
Well, he muted, so he might have stepped away.
Oh.
Hey, guys, just because we just finished the topic, I just am going to read the first couple of lines from Cosmic Grandpa, the partner for the Meg TV. He just said, heads up for the actual poll. We're trying to use this to drive up Meg website traffic. So ideally, what we'd like to see people do to vote in the poll is go to the Meg.tv and click on the poll option, which will also be the large square ad space on the homepage for that week. Just so you guys know, that's how it should be appearing. And then other details just for me. So that's how it's going to run, guys.
Christy, do you have access to the link for my stream later on tonight?
Have you put it up live yet? Like, is it pinned, on your thing?
For the show should be there. No, it's not there.
She said.
Darn, Zaf,
That's all right. I'll throw up a more recent one.
Okay. Yeah, I had closed your YouTube, but I'll go right back over and take a look. Live. No, I don't see one that says upcoming, so you have to set up the stream.
Don't know.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike from Comic Relief Crusader says, hey, all. Mike, if you want to hop in at all and say what's up with your voice, I think you're in that Twitter group, so you have the link.
So I just had to share with you guys this page from the comic because you should all recognize the scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is that legendary scene. But this bodyguard female, I still think that's a bit dodgy,
What, the fact that there
I like
was
the fact that
a
her
female?
standing upright only came to his shoulders.
Yeah, well, the thought of a woman taking a bullet for a man, maybe I'm very old-fashioned, but I couldn't stick a woman in front of me. Something feels off about that.
Yeah, well, I think one of my favorite things that, kind of got memed after the whole shooting was the bumbling of all the women's Secret Service agents, around the car. It was very strange.
Yeah, she couldn't get the gun back in the holster. Yeah, okay, and I just want to say something quickly. Tell me if you guys recognize, you mentioned Salty Cracker just obviously. So I want to know if you guys recognize any of these podcasters here.
Is that Dan Bongino at the top? No,
Oh,
he doesn't wear
no.
a backwards hat.
I know the second one is the guy that did What's a Woman, the book.
Walsh.
Yeah, that's Matt
Tim
Walsh.
Yes,
Matt
correct.
Walsh.
That's
Okay.
right.
There's the Mug Club guy.
Crowder.
Stephen
Is that
Crowder.
Joy Reid at the bottom?
Yes, before she got fired. So my comics out of date now.
And is that the black policeman guy? The gosh, what's his name?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Go on.
the-
Can you remember his name?
Oh,
Oh shoot. What is his name?
I don't know. I know who the guy above Joy Reid is, but I just can't remember his name.
there's Stephen Crowder, but the black
yeah.
guy on the left in the middle is the ex-police. That's
Yeah.
just can't
Yeah.
think of his name.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, Officer Tatum.
Tatum. That's it.
Yeah.
Who was the one on top again?
That's Greg Foreman. He's the black conservative.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I watch him every day. He's very good. But I couldn't fit all my favorite YouTubers in here.
This page is amazing. I like it.
Well, it's set in Mar-a-Lago. So that's Trump with John Jr. and his wife.
Jerry, you really are a good comic illustrator.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah, it's great.
Thanks.
Such depth.
I'll show you which was the most difficult page to draw in the comic very quickly before this. This page comes directly after this. Oh God, my computer's lagging tonight. It's so slow. Jesus. Whoops. Hold on. This view here of Mar-a-Lago. Oh, this was a nightmare. Sorry, can you guys hear me? I think my mic has gone dead.
We can hear you.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this page here of Mar-a-Lago, this took a bit of time.
Oh, I'm sure. Look at that.
Looks like good lord.
But yeah, this page leads into the other page that you just saw. This is after you got shot. But yeah, it was a lot of fun doing this. One thing that happened that I couldn't leave out, you know the Tesla robot? What's the name? Optimus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Optimus came out after I'd already written the story. But I was able to fit, well, I changed the gender to make it a girl. And, you know, sometimes you do something that you like, but maybe nobody else particularly likes it. But I did like the way how I got Optimus. Well, I made it a female and called her Optima.
Optimistic.
I like how she's wearing a bikini top.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. And getting her into the story was great fun. But it was a last minute editorial decision. But I think it worked out okay. But anyone that reads the story, you know, I always ask for their feedback to see what they think about that. But yeah, getting her in was
Looks really
I think
good.
Elon Musk is something else, man. He is a business.
Yeah, and just because we're looking at Trump art and everything, I have to show this one off. This was done by this is a painting, by the way. A Flip City contributor named Kelsey Cade.
Right, yeah, she picked up the exact same shot that I just drew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Good stuff.
She was selling this. I'm not sure if she ever sold it or not, but
nice.
I'll have to follow up with her. She just had baby, so.
Is that an oil painting or is that digital?
That is an oil painting, I believe, or maybe acrylics. I'm pretty sure it was physical media that she used.
Right.
Look at it.
Oh, very
again
nice.
real quick, but she did pretty good.
Yeah. Excellent. Whoa, continue. You're using a set square.
Oops. So Q, I'm unclear on whether you do books. I just always see you drawing. Putting out any books, or do you do commissions? What's your dealio?
What do you mean about this book thing? Is that what you're asking?
Just in general.
Okay. For this, it's just it's part of my ideas and make of how I viewed Marvel Comics in particular.
Okay.
It's just a combination of the current comics, the Ultimate Comics, and the movies, everything that's every Marvel's things that put them in together with some few little old school themes, such as old school cinemas, things like that.
Yeah, you were working on that She-Hulk for a long time. Is that in that book?
Yep, it's in it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, your cityscape is insane.
Yeah, what Q is doing is he's combining like old posters with the Marvel universe and kind of creating his own version of movie posters with the Marvel universe on most of those pieces. Is that correct, Q?
Correcto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I asked you that question the other night, Q. If this was going to be a sketchbook.
It is a sketch. It's technically a sketchbook. I took the inspiration from one of the articles from Wizard magazine in that article of Wizard magazine, it explained what if DC took the Ultimate's formula, and I read through it. I thought, hey, that looks like a good idea. It's a concept, and it's never appeared in actual comics, but it was a pretty good article. You see the highlights of what would Ultimate Superman would look like, what Ultimate Batman would look like, or Ultimate Wonder Woman, and so on. And I thought, hey, maybe I'll follow that particular trend.
Right.
So did you do the DC heroes, or you're doing the Marvel heroes? I'm
doing the Marvel heroes first.
I'm confused. Okay, so you're going to get to the DC characters.
That will be in the further in the future.
And you're doing these based on that article. That's why I'm a little confused. Based on that article, how are you applying this to the Marvel characters? That's something you want to do in the future. I'm just a little confused on what you're trying to tell us.
Oh, it goes like this. It has to do with the what was it? Back in 2012, there was this some sort of a game they call it Marvel's Avengers Alliance, which is a promotional game from connecting with Marvel's Avengers, and it was on Facebook. Everybody got hyped. Everybody loved it because it's more connected to comics. And what happens? Disney asked Facebook to shut that off. So they did. And as I read what happens aftermath according to one website from Wikipedia, saying that game has its own universe itself. Then I thought about this part. So it's a combination of the game that happened back in 2012 and the magazine article from Wizard, combining into two different ideas.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys, I completely forgot that we've been streaming to Pilled today as well, so I went over and checked the chat. And it's only Pops and Ghost Pepper, but thank you guys for dropping stickers and shit over there.
Yeah, I shared it out a few times, and it's just, a lot of times in the middle of the day on Pilled, you get overshadowed by news and other stuff. So
I know, I'd really love to see more people supporting culture creation on Build.
Yeah, I mean that's something that happened to me. Was total news junkie, right? And I got tired of it. I was like, this shit stresses me out. I got to find something that I like to do that is not news. And this was perfect when I found Pops and the Madness, because pretty much everything he does, not only is it extremely interesting, but it's something I used to do all my life anyways, collect comics and cards and figurines and all this stuff. I've been doing that since I was a child. And here, lo and behold, there's a whole community of people out here that do that. They just ain't got nowhere to go.
Well, they have the Madness.
They do now, right? So that's why I joined up and wanted to be a part of it as much as I could, because I'm so sick of the news, man. I could puke freaking MSNBC and piss Fox,
MSNBC.
Yeah, it's just so sick of it. I mean, it's fun. You got to keep up with it. You got to look every day, at least once for a little while. If you're like me, you just got to know. But it's not like, on Pilled, you'll get the same news from 2 o'clock to 12 o'clock midnight if you watch the same group of folks that just do pretty much the same stories. A lot of times sitting around hoping breaking news will happen during their show, and like it matters, really. But it's just me.
Yeah, stay informed.
I think there are plenty of users. Like I think for me personally, a good example of a channel that does all right over there, that does not do any news, is Java's channel.
Oh yeah.
And he's built himself a little audience over there. So there are people that are looking for it on Pilled. It's just we need to get them over to Madness as well. Like, come check this out too.
Right. You know, Java was the first person that I ever jumped on a stream with. Besides, I take that back. Belushi was actually first. But after him, I gets the confidence to jump on a stream. And now me and Java have a show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. Oh, nice.
So and it's called Shredders. And it's basically a comedy show where we find ridiculous stuff on the internet, like crappy songs, crappy clips, and just old commercials, and we make fun of it the whole time. And old movies, like really old movies, and we point out all the, you know, you can see the camera guy in the background and the strings on the puppets, and we like voice over them. You know, we talk for them, you know, sometimes and stuff like that. It's hilarious. We have a blast.
It reminds me of Mystery Science Theater.
It is. It's kind of like that. And we got a bunch of stuff we're doing in the background too, to maybe one day put out on a YouTube. But we gotta get permission from some of these folks to use their stuff. I'm sure they wouldn't mind, but basically we mute the whole thing. There's no music, and we do all the talking. But it's like old stuff, you little sitcoms and stuff, kind of sort of like the the guys they're doing pretty good at it now. They I think Bong Hall plays a lot of them, but anyway, they do like voiceovers and stuff, do real good at it. So we kind of got the idea similar to that and like Ozzy Man. I don't know if you've ever seen the Ozzy Man on the YouTubes, but it's similar. Our show is similar to that, where we just make fun of it and just don't hold back, really. We're brutally honest, and it's hilarious. You know?
Hey, Ghost, like, do you do voices over there?
Yeah, voices and stuff. Different kinds of voices and things, man. Yeah, I mean, all different.
Nice.
You know,
I was going to ask for an example. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, which by the way, Ghost Pepper, when you came on to our FAFO stream when we were launching Volume 23, you did the best Farrell Dixon. You were so perfect. Like if we ever, you know, get to the point where we're animating that one, I'd love you to be the voice on that.
Sure, I'll do it.
You picked it up real quick.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned Salty Cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I like watching him as well. When he starts going off, you're
his rants can be epic.
Yeah.
Like majorly epic.
I'm glad he came back to Pilled. You know, he streamed on Pilled for a while and then quit when he went with that Total Rumble thing.
Yeah.
But then I think, of course, Rumble probably treats him like everywhere else. So now he's back everywhere else again. And he's on Pilled. And even when he's like, all right, bye YouTube, the Pilled stays up. So you don't have to go to Rumble. You can actually go to Pilled and watch the rest of that show for free.
Right. Okay.
And Pilled, you know, the thing I love about Pilled is you can make live memes in the chat. You can make live GIFs. If you know how to make a GIF and click a few buttons, you can upload whatever. Your art, somebody else's art, some stupid little clip from a movie or whatever. Put some text on it, bam, you got a funny sticker.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to just share my screen for Pilled so you guys, anybody that hasn't seen a Pilled chat over here on the right-hand side, you can drop what they call stickers, but it is just a GIF. You can upload a GIF. And
and there's probably 100,000 GIFs already.
Yes.
Like literally 100,000 GIFs you can scroll through and pick, and it's got a search, so it's got keyword search and you know things like that. For
thanks Madness for that sticker.
Yeah, How about that one?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got some, Ghost Pepper, you have like an original sticker that I've never seen before over and over. Do you just like have a ton in your favorites or what?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to like favorite more.
And see, also, like, so if you're in Peeled and you see somebody drop this GIF, you can click on it and it'll tell you when it was made and who made it. But if you, as the creator, delete the sticker, it goes into an account called Peeled Sticker Holder. And Peeled Sticker Holder has every sticker. So if you're really looking for a sticker, you go to that account and search his stuff and you get all 100,000 and or whoever. I think it's just like a sock just to collect stickers.
I did not know that existed.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And
anyway,
also on your left hand side, you can scroll all the way to the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And it says stickers, and you can look there too. You can look at every sticker ever, not just. And you can also manage your stickers there too. Like if you got duplicates or one you don't want to use that's maybe out of date, you can click on it there without dropping it in the chat and delete it or add it.
Yes. So it's as easy as just to create uploading a GIF. There's the button right there.
Yep. I mean, you can actually go back to the live feed where your Madness is broadcasting, and where the sticker button is, where you would actually click on where it gives you the sticker at the top of that. I'll wait till you get back to it. Okay, so just click on the little Peeled sticker by the chat box. All right. See at the top right there, it says create sticker.
Oh, yeah.
You can do it right there, too. You can do it while you're in the stream. You don't have to leave the stream to upload. As long as you already got it made and it's in your folder somewhere, you don't have to leave the show to upload. So that's how people do it in real time. Like you'll be watching a movie and they'll clip it on screen and then go to and create a GIF. Bang, they never leave the stream to create that relevant sticker. That's like, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, for anybody that's interested in supporting a probably the most alt streaming platform you're ever going to find, it's pilled.net. Go get an account over there.
Mm-hmm. Total free speech. I've said it once. I've said it before. As long as you're not an absolute shitbag, you can do whatever you want to on Peeled. Of course, no porn and none of that mess. But there's some risque stuff on there anyway.
Right up to the line. Right up to the line.
NC-17, I tell you.
Yeah.
So, but
it's pretty cool though.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I wanted to ask Chrissy, is the next poll, since you guys are in conjunction with each other over on the Madness, is the next poll going to be on flipcitymag.com and go back and forth?
No. No, the purpose is more to build website traffic for the Meg. So we're going to host it exclusively over there. Plus, Cosmic Grandpa, he's the one that actually built the poll out because I don't have access to it. It's exclusively the Meg.tv.
He's the poll master. Got it.
Cos is the master.
That's what Mrs. Moss said.
Yep.
Homer needs to know where to send his family.
Yep.
Where's the link?
It'll be the TV.
So it closes as soon as I get it to 100. Is that right? I'm just
kidding.
It's got 2 weeks, right?
1 week.
I'm gonna
1 week.
Oh, 1 week. Okay. I'm gonna
1
troll
week
it to the
poll.
last
So
day.
it'll go like midday to evening on Monday through the morning to afternoon the following Monday. So a full week.
Right. What is it? Buystrawpolls.com, right? That's where I go to win the poll, right?
No, sir. It is the Meg.tv exclusively.
No.
The Meg.tv.
No. You go over there to buy it, and then you send them the link, and then that's how you win. That's my Mexican family.
Yes.
They're all in China.
They're using voter registration now.
The joke, guys.
They're all in
the
China.
joke, guys.
That was actually pretty funny.
My cartel friends.
There weren't enough sweatshops in
and
Mexico anymore.
Yeah.
Gotta check their real ID.
Come vote for me over here on the Madness Network. Yeah, aquí está el website. Or chopped up English, Spanish. Yeah. Oh goodness, too funny.
Anyway, you guys, we've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Do you guys want to start closing up shop? Or are you still good?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave shortly. I've got a show at 4. I've got to put on.
Yeah, I got a few things to do before tonight. So, I did drop that link in the chat for the stream tonight. The late stream. It starts at 10.
Yeah, I dropped the link from my show at 4.
In
if anybody wants to
regular chat, Zaf?
After you guys finish here, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, regular.
Yeah, in the regular chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see it in the regular chat. Am I in the wrong chat? Sorry. Oh yes.
yeah,
sorry. There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
I see now.
Yeah, I'm on both. I'm
drop.
posting
that's the
to
one for tonight.
Christie's.
Say again?
So that's going to be. Omar, what's up?
No, I was listening to you. You said see you draw. Christy said. And
Oh,
then
I thought you were saying
started talking. Oh. No, it wasn't me. I wasn't saying anything.
No, I was just going to say that right there, that link right there, that's the one for the 10 p.m. Eastern time. And you come check me out. And like I said, if you're an artist and you want to draw, let me know.
Boom. And then Omer, you dropped yours too. What do you got going on?
4 o'clock. I'm doing a little bit of a takeover in place of one of the Rex's channel, just hanging out, and so it's the 4 o'clock shadow. But then I've got the studio, which on the Draw and Talk stuff, and I'll drop that one. That one's at 7 Eastern or 6 p.m. Central. And then after that, I jump over to do you pronounce it the COU or the coup? Is it called the coup DrawStream?
No, it's
the Zaf.
It's COU.
I'm gonna call it
it's
the
for Chosen
coup.
One Universe.
I'm gonna call it the coup DrawStream because we're real cool. I thought you were gonna name it the COC, the cock DrawStream, because it's the creator-owned comic.
And yeah, and it's linked directly to the foreskin11.com.
Right, that one. But you named it the key.
All right, your guys' turn is over. Now it's for our new deft-handed illustrator, Jerry. Thanks for joining today. I hope we see you more in the future too.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it was great fun.
Yeah, really. Thanks for coming, Jerry. It's some of your stuff, man. I'm really digging it, man. Really.
Yeah, it's really nice stuff, man.
I mean, something like what Jerry's doing with the MAGA Man, if we were able to get it noticed over on Pilled, it would bring so many backers.
Yeah,
that is the MAGA platform is Pilled.
For real, Jerry. I mean, you can make an account. It's free, Get verified by just sending an email, I think. And then you can make stickers. You can get a stream key. You can do your own little, it could be a 30-minute hit. Just to say, hey, this is what I got going on this week. Update.
Right. Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, I encourage you, Jerry, make a YouTube channel and a Pill channel. Yeah, absolutely.
I think you'll have to have something else like StreamYard to stream to Pilled or OBS or something like that.
Yeah,
you can't just use Pilled to stream. I don't think yet. Maybe they're working on it, but you'll need something else.
Or EV Mux. You guys go check out evmux.com. Like, I'm very pleased with the interface on it.
Yeah, I think Pops keeps talking about maybe integrating the whole network to EV.
Yeah, that's what basically me and Cosmic Grandpa are doing the testing, which is kind of perfect because I'm mid-range tech-tarded. Cos for my show, he builds it out real nice with like custom scenes and all that kind of stuff. But I have used it to stream just with what they offer the user, and it's very user friendly and has a lot more flexibility than StreamYard. And there's a free plan too that I don't think is any worse than what StreamYard's is.
Yeah, and when you invited me on that time, I EV Musk.
EV Mux, MUX.
X, yes. But when you invited me on that time, I was like, oh, Lord, a new platform. Geez, I got to learn it. In like 2 minutes, I was in there. I had a profile picture up. It was easy pie. Easy as pie.
Like, seriously, I don't understand why anybody would use StreamYard anymore. I hate StreamYard.
Uh-oh.
It's a piece of poop.
And why you're using it?
Oh, well, because I hang out every once in a while in the slums with Dark Gift, and that's what he uses. So I have to go in through that platform. Yeah. Okay, good. That gives me something to bitch at to Dark Gift. All right.
Yes.
So Jerry, I know you would love people to go check you out on Fund My Comic. And that is fundmycomic.com/MagaMan, right?
Yes. And over on
I just dropped
Kickstarter,
his link in
we have the Thunder
chat.
Zone joint campaign as well, which is about 5 different comics on offer. And my Supercross number 4 is part of the new Thunder Zone campaign. That's on Kickstarter.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good.
Thanks a lot, guys.
And then if you want to find him on social media, it's very difficult. So don't try.
Facebook.
I'm gonna have to improve that. I'm gonna have to try and do this booming.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's still
don't
boomerang
worry.
over on Facebook.
Come back, Jerry, and I will mock and ridicule you into compliance.
All right, but the next time you see me, I'm gonna be everywhere.
Okay, great. Oh, and you guys, so here, I'm gonna turn my camera back on because we're closing it out. And I've tried to do a similar thing as Omer, but I'm not patient and I'm not an illustrator. So here's my card. It's all backwards. But basically, we're like all splattered all over the internet on all the platforms. And you can find us at Flip City Mag on all of those. But if you want to follow me personally, it's at Kitty Flip City on X. You can DM me over there. You can share Flip City stuff. You can try to get me to share your stuff, and I might. But like, it's very difficult to like mock and ridicule me into compliance because I don't give a fuck. Okay.
That's why I love you. Yes.
And then on that note, we're gonna close it out. So we're gonna throw it to Q and in this MFer. So what do we do, Q?
What am I gonna do? Well, here's the answer for you. You can always find us here in the Madness Comic Network on all the platforms you can think of, including this one at Pill.net. Peace! Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. No, oh, sorry. I wasn't ready. Because I have to find something to close this out with. Is there not a closer here? Okay, we're going to just close it out with Needlemeyer Mayo. Wait, how do I do the? Okay, end stream. Bye. Yeah. Bye, everybody. See you later.
They call it feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens day.